Okay. Think revive. Give me a second to pull up chat. Second. Wow, why are you being so slow? There we go. One more moment. Technical difficulties, folks. Oh my gosh, why is this being so slow tonight? There we go. Ah, no. Okay. Yeah, say hello to the dogs. Dogs are gonna be very prevalent in the stream since I'm the only one that's home. One more moment. I really need to figure out a system of how to get this all done really quickly. There we go. Okay, I think we got that taken care of. Alright, I got my water. Oh, sorry, you may have to move. Alrighty, I think we're all set. Got everything situated. Very well. Okay. So, hello everyone, we're back. Back with some streaming. It is Friday finally. So yep, we are back at building this amazing beauty. Oh man. I think there's some dog hair on it now. But it's fine. But yeah, look at that thing. Look at that. It's hard to do with lighting, but that is freaking amazing. This is gonna be a cool set. This is gonna be a really cool set. Alright, so I'm just going to pick up right where we left off. So I think we did everything in one box, so we can push this out to the side. And just get everything else ready, I guess. This is all that we have. Alright. So, that machine. I think the manual got ruined somehow. On the ground, at least. Alright. Whew. Okay, so, let's put you over here. Alright, so let's get all this sorted out. So, don't you love that Lego ASMR right there? This Lego ASMR, you gotta love it. Okay, 15, 20, yeesh. 21, anybody? Hey, I just barely turned 21, so ironic. Okay, so I am actually going to try and save space. I'm actually going to stack these. So 16, 15, 14, like so. 21, 20. This is 9. I think we left off on 7 last time. I think that's where we left off. Let's see. So this is 16. Wait, this is also 16? Okay, 16 comes with 2 steps then. Let's try and save as much space as we can. This is another 20. 10. 18. Put you there. Another 10. So 10. Here's 11. 8. Okay, so I think 8 starters starting. So get 10 here. So we got. Let's see. Okay. Might as well. I think I'll leave this like here, so it's like still relevant to the camera. You know what I mean? Put you here. Put you there. So this is what we're gonna start with. Yeah, 19, 20. There we go. I think that's everything situated. So now we can just pick up right where we left off. So we just finished the official console portion of it. I think all that we have left now is the controller. I think that's all that's left. So where did we leave off? Yeah, right here. Yep, bag number 8. Alright. Of course, we have our trusty little tool for us. It has already come in handy. Just proving its worth. Alright, so we get that. Get this bag, trash can going. Yeah, Chuck, how's your day going? Mine's been a bit tiring, but we pull through. We always pull through. It looks like there's like smear marks on it. Hold up. Let's see if I can rub it off. It's like a printed thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the packaging or how, if it got roughened up as it was being delivered, but that's unfortunate. There's smear marks on this printed piece. Which you can probably not see it on camera, but I can, which sucks. Okay, so I think, so this is going to officially be the controller. So let's see. Isn't it cool that this is all just going to end up being one beautiful piece of it, the NES? That's just cool to think about. Alright, let's get this going. So this is just going to be the general size of it. I'm not sure if that's, I think it's just a bit smaller than what it's supposed to be, but can't be 100% accurate when it comes to Lego. Can only go so far, you know what I mean? Okay, so get that. So get this. No. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, yeah, the dogs are gonna be the special guest for the stream because I'm the only one that's home. Hi. You want to say hi to the stream? Say hi. Say hi to the chat. I'll have food. If that's what you're wanting, I'll have food. Oh, man. Oh, man, I am thirsty. Whoa. So, yeah, don't be surprised if you just see Dad wandering around. They'll just want attention or just sleep. Okay, so we actually need, yeah, this one by one. So is there anything else going on in the world, chat, that we are not aware about? Or anything that's worth talking about, I should say? That we already haven't talked about? We talked about it quite a bit last stream. So, get that. Is it this? Yeah. I think we're just slowly building the shell, from what it looks like. Ow. I just barely got out of the shower, so my hair's just all over the place and a little tangled. So don't be surprised if I mess around with it a little bit throughout the stream. Okay, so we get there. See, I'm guessing this is going to be like the general size of it. And, yeah, it feels a bit smaller than what it would be, but it's probably going to look accurate when it's over. And I guess that's all that matters when it comes to accuracy. Just gotta get the details. You can't always get the size right, you know what I mean? So get that 1x2 tile. I really wish there was like a way for you to see everything from my vision, so you could like be as oh no, I dropped a piece. Ah. What's lost was found. There we go. I cannot seem to talk tonight, but yeah, I wish there was like a way for you to like to see everything through my eyes, so you can be like as engrossed in the building experience as I am. So we get this 1x2. Yeah, I'm interesting. Oh yeah, this freaking thing. I was wondering what this is for. I guess that makes sense. This is gonna be the cord for the controller. That makes so much more sense. So much sense. So this actually goes here? Wait. Oh. Wait, does this actually fit? I don't know how well it's gonna come across the camera, but there is a hole in it, and it expects me to put this piece in it. I'm not sure how possible that is. Oh, actually. Oh, there we go. It feels like I'm really forcing it, and the piece might actually break, but I got it to work. So I guess we pull you through here. Okay, there we go. Like so. Wait a minute. Actually, did I do this right? I can't seem to get it all the way in. Or maybe that's the point. We'll deal with it later. Okay. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. I mean, something's got to pull through, right? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. Is this how it goes? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it definitely should be in there more, but it's in there enough. Well, it's because the rubber piece is going around like this little peg, and it makes the rubber too big for it to fit through a technical hole. So it's just really straining, putting a bit of strain on it. But it should be fine. It'll hold. It's a controller cord. That's all it really needs to do. All right. If it's structurally sound, that's good too. So we get that. Building, I think, another main structure piece. Sorry for the buzz of the fan by in the background. By the way, like I said last stream, it has been heating up bad out where I am. So I don't want to die of like freaking heat stroke. So definitely would not want that to happen on stream. Imagine that, just me randomly passing out, bro, and you were without the fan, and you would have been none the wiser as to like what just freaking happened. So we get that going. So this is really flimsy right now. Yeah, yep, and I see a freaking piece to deal with that. Cause like, look at this, it's freaking flimsy right now. So I was just waiting for those pieces to bring it together. Let's see there. I think, yeah, you go here. Slowly but surely, we're putting together an NES controller. Hey, Super Chick, welcome to the stream. Spot Doggos, yep, like I said earlier, they're going to be the special guest for the stream because I am the only one home. So for the rest of the stream, they are probably just going to be chilling out there in the background, so. Hey there. Hey, hi. Say hi to Super Chick and the stream. She has no idea what's going on. Just look at that face. There's nothing going on in that dog's head. Okay, let's see. So we get you up here as well. So yep, we are just slowly putting together more of the NES. Well, currently right now it's just the controller. I think that what's left is going to be for the actual TV and the diorama. That's at least that's what I get from the box. So we get this. I really am a bit bummed out because I guess I left the manual on the floor and I stepped on it. This manual on the floor and I stepped on it and it ruined it a little bit right here. Yeah, it sucks, but that's why I say once I use like the paper manuals once for like the sake of the building experience, I never really use them again because they're as much as a collector's item as this actual set is to me. So I don't know, it's just a collector thing, I guess. Who knows what other pains I have to go through that nobody else has to put up with. Like just the other day, my brother was just like, how can you be freaking into Legos like this much? After like he saw that, like, oh yeah, I got this as a present. He's just like, how can you be this invested in it? The next thing you know, he's on Lego looking up for a set, just trying to figure out, oh man, like, could I actually want to do this and actually like be invested in this? And he eventually like tells me, just dang it, you freaking got me into it. I'm just like, that's what the Lego does. That's what Lego does, my friend. That is what Lego does. So we get you here. Then we need a yellow piece along the edge. So yeah, this is the size of it. And just for what the oh, hey. I was seeing her out of the corner of my eye of the camera and she's just like, "Oh, I just want to get on the bed now." You cannot see this off camera. It's just off camera, but she's on my bed. Hi, you getting comfortable? Alright, I guess you're just gonna be in charge of the chat next to my laptop, so like I would do it, but it's really far and it's just not that it's kind of a bit much of a hassle, but yeah, she's literally on the bed. Next to the laptop that's reading a chat. So you want to read the chat for me? No, I think you're just gonna want to sleep. Oh man. Dogs, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. They can be stupid sometimes, but you gotta love them. Okay, let's see. Right here. Oh, look at that! That's a clever technique to put the two holes in the center. I think these are going to be the start buttons, I think? I've never actually held a real NES controller. Well, I think I have, but it just was a long time ago. Like I said, I never had an NES, but my friend did. And every now and then when I went to his house, we would like bring out the NES just for like just showing off, like, oh yeah, this is a rare console that we actually have, and we actually have like rare games that we can play on it. So I have held it, but it was a long time ago. I mean, like 10 years ago, or like maybe even 15 years ago. I was that little. Let's see. So you go onto here. Oh, this is one of the buttons. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I think, yeah, this is one of the buttons. Oh, man! Butterfingers. Okay, there. So you go here. And that is a very glorious NES-style button. Let's see. Yep, and then we do pretty much the same thing for the other one. So you go here. There. Red pizza piece. I think that's what some people have started to call it, like the pizza piece. That this round tile piece, the pizza piece. I don't know. So wait, I think. Do you go this way? Wait, which way do you go? Oh yeah, you go this way. Okay. So like so. Why is this bend slightly? It actually bends a little bit when you push it. Is that supposed to give off the feeling that you're actually pressing a button? Glitchy. I was just hearing a sound. Oh, another! Oh man, there are a lot of printed pieces. Holy cow. Okay, so select and start there. Yep, we're just putting all the tile work. This is one thing that sucks of like dogs having the dogs down here. Dog hair is gonna get everywhere now. I'm all over my pieces, and that's what it is. Wait a minute. Oh, I missed a piece. There we go. Just fill in the corner there. Okay. Put this there. Just smoothing it out to make it look legit. Oh, and then... Oh, yeah, then this... There's also this piece. Oh my gosh, how many printed pieces are there for this thing? Oh my gosh. Whoa, okay. So... Wow, look at that. An actual printed 1x1 tile. I've never seen that before. The little detail that they put onto that, just the 1x1 tile, that is very, very, like, niche little detail. So we put this here. I think we're building the D-pad right now. I think that's what we're doing. So you go... Yep, that's absolutely what we're doing. We're building the D-pad. Is it called a... Why is it called a D-pad and not an X-pad? Have you ever wondered why that is? Why is this called a D-pad and not X-pad because it's, or like a cross pad? Have you ever wondered about that? What kind of logic led to that incantation, I guess? Or interpretation? Because now it's just like second logic. Oh yeah, that's the D-pad. So where did it come from? That's all. Always asking like the real questions when we're on stream, huh? So this goes here. So yep, A, B, and A, B. Like so. So then you go alongside. And that is a pretty clean looking NES controller, if I do say so myself. That is wonderful. That is sick. Okay, so then... Yep, and then we just put all these along the edges. Now what's with all these extra pieces, if the controller's so close to being done? So you go down the center. Once again, there's dog hair everywhere. Direction or dexterity, maybe? Oh, that is actually... That's a pretty dang good shot in the dark, actually. Yeah, direction pad, that could definitely be it. Okay, then just add the little things that actually make it feel like a button. So, like so. Okay, then need one more right there. Oh, and then... Whoa, what the heck? The heck is this? Is this a piece made just for the set? Look at that. I can't really get it across the camera, but it's like a 1x1 stud with a little cylinder on top. I've never seen that. Is that specific to the set? I've never seen that. So we get that right there. And the other one. Wow. I really feel like I'm missing a piece, though. Am I missing a piece? Hold up. Like, why would there be a gap left here? Oh, that's why. I forgot 2x2. Right there. And then you go here. There we go. Okay, now it's complete. Look at that. That looks legit. That actually looks legit on my camera. Look at that. That actually looks legit. Like, I actually could play a game. I actually could play a game right now on this. This actually feels legit. Like, holy cow, that actually feels legit. The lengths and, like, the attention to detail that they go to with Lego sometimes for this stuff. It's amazing. Man, I am thirsty. Woo! Okay. So I have no idea what we are building now. I am absolutely not sure whatsoever as to what we're building. So, chat, any conversation starters to get us going, I guess? Because it feels like the stream just started, but I'm already half empty. So we get that there. Did I do it? Yeah, I did that right. Okay, I guess the one topic is I'm not sure what set is going to be a part of my collection next. Because there's so many good ones. I don't know which one. So my criteria for a set that I would want is like a set that like just really speaks to me and like my interests. Like the reason why I got the Bowser one is because it's video games. It's a cool unique set that has like unique engineering and it's a cool building experience. The Titanic, that's just cool to me, and in my opinion, that's my souvenir from going to the Titanic Museum, because we went there, and we got back, and like a couple days later, it was my Titanic was scheduled to arrive a couple days after we got back from the Titanic Museum, so that was just my souvenir from that experience. And then Jurassic Park, I just love Jurassic Park as a film. It was phenomenal. It was interesting it was like influential for film history, and overall it was just a cool set. I love the design of the T-Rex. So, oh, I see now. This is how it plugs in. Okay, so once again, I gotta put this on. Hold up. Come on, work with me. Like this. Why are you not cooperating? There we go. Come on. Get on there. Like so. Why didn't it... Here, I'm just gonna do this. I don't know why it tells you to do this not like after you put it on. Let's get it on there. Not sure if it needs to go all the way, but okay. So we got that. Alright. Then just like so. And then look at this. This is what plugs it in. That is actually really freaking neat. Look at that. This looks like a legit console. Like, what the heck? This just looks like something you could plug into the wall and start playing right now. Like, what? It's actually so cool. Okay. Menu 1. Down. And that's for the console. Next is the diorama. I am excited for this because I cannot wait to see like the mechanisms that go into making it work, because it does move. The Mario stuff on the TV does move, so I'm very interested to see how that is going to work out. Okay, and then I brought an extra, like a bag for all my extra pieces right here, a little Ziploc, trusty little Ziploc. There we go. I was like, so put you there. Okay, and then we are just getting started. I am just going to. I'll leave you there just for aesthetic purposes for now. If I run out of room, I'll maybe move you to the bed, but we'll see. We'll cross that path when we get there. Oh yeah, I should have asked before we started. Is everything sounding okay? Can you hear me all right? Am I too loud? Is everything all right? Probably should address that before we started to try to deal with technical difficulties. All right. So more Lego ASMR. All right. I already see a lot of technique, and that does not surprise me to make this thing work. Right there. I am double checking to make sure I get all the pieces, because I do not want that to happen again. Hey, Mosquito? Welcome to the stream, man. Remind me of the brown stain on toilet paper that never goes away. Okay, very odd comment, but okay. That is a very odd comment, but alright. Sounds okay in this end? Alright, good. Okay, let's see. Like, what was... I'm still a bit lost on that comment. What? The heck? I'm a bit... I don't know. Like, I just feel like I had, like, a culture shock or something. Like, I'm going through something right now in terms of what that comment meant. I don't know if I'm lost or if I'm just confused. What? Okay, so we get this going. I think we're just starting out by building the base of the TV. Because this actually, I do like that this is like an actual like old style TV, just so because it's cool. It fits the era. It fits the aesthetic of the NES. So very fitting. All right. Oh yeah, Captain Cheerio. If there's like a chance that like you ever get to like either look back at the streams or you visit sometime and you get to see the inside of this, there's like components. I speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hey, Captain Cheerio. How's it going, my guy? I was actually just talking about you. Speak of the devil. Yeah, like, so, like, if you ever, like, visit or, like, get the chance to look back on the other streams, there's, like, components in this, and I'm pretty sure, like, similar to, like, actual computer parts, and I wonder if you would actually know what they are. Because if they are, then I would very much like to know, because if it actually is, like, legit parts that made the NES, that is great attention to detail. Okay. But yeah, Camachiro, we are just chilling and building. That's literally what the stream is titled, building chat. Okay, and then we're just extending the base. So you, yeah, you go into the corner. Well, yeah, how's your day been going, chat? Outside of alongside with Captain Cheerio, who just managed to join us. So we get this going in the corner. Okay, so just like that, and then. Okay, I was just like, how is it supposed to go on? But I remember there's a freaking centerpiece right there. Okay, okay, more of these Technic bricks. These ones are always interesting for me to see how they're used. The one with the axle piece in the middle. It's always interesting how they managed to use this. So, especially in big model sets like this, it's always interesting. So we get this going, and then we get that. Something in my eye. I'm pretty sure it's just my hair, because my hair is just going crazy ever since I grew it out. I really do need a haircut, man. Like, I grew it out for that Dante cosplay, but after that, I'm just like, I think it just needs to go. Maybe it's just my eyelash. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know, for content? Because that's just what everybody does these days, for content. It's for the content! That's literally what a lot of, like, the big stream like curators say. It's just like, oh yeah, like we got content out of it either way, or yeah, it's just for the content, for the content, for the content. Like, what is it with that mindset? Like, yeah, I get to, like, oh yeah, you need to upload something so like you can generate revenue, but still keep your passion in it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, Captain Cheerio, Super Chick, or anybody else in the chat, any conversation stars? Hey, Tiffany Daniels. Sorry if I'm not saying that. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Would you let it... Oh. I'm not sure if I really want to read that aloud on stream. I'm not sure if I really would want to read that aloud. But my answer would probably be no. I'm just like, I probably shouldn't even get context. What is it with some of these comments in my chat today? It seems so, like, strange, but I guess that's just the internet these days. Okay, then what else? We gotta chat. Any conversation starters in regards to like film, show, or anything like that? Because this stream is as much about you as it is as much about me and all this. So throw your hat in the ring, I suppose. Let's see. So you. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. I don't know why. I thought this was like a separate thing, but no, we're doing a whole different thing entirely. Okay. So you. Yeah. Seen any good movies recently? Not. I haven't yet. Me and my family are actually going to see the new Indiana Jones tomorrow. I I kind of have low hopes for it, but I still want to remain optimistic that it's not as bad as people say it is. Because I think like tomorrow, before we go beforehand, I'm gonna try and watch the Indiana Jones films I haven't quite seen yet. Because I recently, we've been like, me and my family have been on like this whole Indiana Jones revisit thing for the last couple of weeks. Like my brother, he just pulled out our old Lego Indiana Jones game, and we've been playing it together. I was like, oh man, this is just a big nostalgia trip. Like holy cow, like that game, Lego Indiana Jones, that game was our childhood. Like that was the game that we like solely played together, just for like good times. It was so fun. So you wait. Yeah, you actually go here. Okay. So yeah, I haven't seen like too many movies yet, but that will change by tomorrow because I will have seen the new Indiana Jones. I have heard a lot of mixed things about it though. Like the biggest thing, the big consensus that I have around it is that it's a very fan service type of film, and I'm just like, it's Indiana Jones, so it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I really don't want that to ruin the quality of the film. No. What the heck? Okay, thank you for that. I guess. Let's see. I really don't feel comfortable with reading those comments aloud in my chat. I don't know why. I'm just not comfortable with reading those type of comments aloud. I have no idea why, but let's see. I think. Wait, what the heck is this? I have no idea what this little contraption that we're building is. Ah, come on. So I think, okay, this dial, like, this obviously has to do something with it. This axle. I don't know why I said dial. I have no idea why I said dial. Like, Lyle Dow Crocodile. I don't know. I don't know. How does that saying go? Lyle Crocodile. I have no idea how it exactly goes. So then we get this axle spacer. It's interesting to see, like, the actual, like, real-life engineering elements that go into Lego. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, this is actually based off a real thing of, like, plumbing and whatnot, like a spacer. And they just integrate that into Lego, and now it's, like, a big thing around it. Okay, actually, okay, I think I may actually need to take you off. There we go. Just like so. There we go. Okay, and then you go here? Okay. Just like that. So I don't know. Are we building the base? I have no idea what part of the TV we're building with this. I guess we'll find out down the road. It's always interesting to see like the whole thing take shape eventually. You know, just like, oh yeah, like I recognize this now. Like that's always a bit of the fun, especially when it comes to these type of Lego sets. So no, you actually go here. Okay, these are all brown pieces, so I assume these might be, like, shown on the outside. So you go here. Hey, Woody. Enjoying your time down here? Is chat enjoying our special guests? Our freaking sleepy and lazy special guests? I think he's having a dream right now. I think he's literally having a dream. What are the odds? What are the freaking odds? Not very hot. Like, I guess maybe not, like, very outlandish. Just because I'm the only one that's home. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, you very much always having a dream. What if he's, like, dreaming that he's running or something? Like, isn't that what it usually means? If they're moving their legs, they're dreaming that they're running. I think that's what it means. There's always, like, the little specific things that, like, always mean something. Because, like, I don't know how many of you are, like, dog people, like, but whenever you're, like, around a dog, you'll see, like, their back fur, like, weave or, like, frizzle up along your spine. That usually means something. I don't remember what it exactly means because it was brought up by my neighbor, but yeah, every single type of how, like, their spinal, the fur along their spine changes actually means something. I don't remember exactly what, but there is a different meaning for every single, like, formation, I guess. It's interesting. Let's go have a little your own. Okay, you just got to see all these little freaking devils walking around. Well, it doesn't look like you're gonna see them walking around much if they're going to sleep. They want attention and food. That's why they're so bored. Because I'm not gonna lie, my family spoils them. They literally give them like snacks every other hour. Every other hour they give them a snack when they really should not be doing it. I don't know why, but they insist. They insist. I'm just like, okay. I can't really stop you, but... Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're definitely building something for the TV with like all these slopes. This definitely looks like something that would be a part of a TV. I don't know which part of it yet, but yeah. What other movies or things that are going on? I think I brought this up last stream, but Haley's on it. You got chat. You got anything to say about Haley's on it? Just because I've seen a lot of discourse around it, a lot of unnecessary hate, I would dare say, around it. I'm just like, that's a dang shame, because it is a pretty, actually dang good show. Which sucks. Captain Cheerio, I should let you know. The Barbie movie? Oh, yeah! Barbenheimer. I think that's what the meme is. Barbenheimer? I'm tempted. I don't know. Like, it's very weird for me to think that, like, oh yeah, I would want to see a Barbie movie, but it's, yet again, it's like Greta Gerwig, so like in the field of like film and directing, like she's very influential right now. So I'm just like, I feel like I would want to see it just for out of that need. I'm not sure if I actually like the content of the movie just because it's Barbie, so I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if you can hear that, but he's freaking woofing. Yeah, he is definitely dreaming. He's definitely dreaming. He is definitely dreaming. But yeah, I've been seeing the reviews around Barbie and Oppenheimer, and they're doing pretty dang good. Yeah, like I recently just like saw a tweet like saying, "Oh man, like no wonder they're doing good, so good at the box office. It's because of like all these memes and stuff, or because of like word of mouth." And yeah, that is true, but in my opinion, word of mouth can only get you so far. There's, like, word of mouth can only get you so far. I mean, look at Ruby Gillman. That film basically relied on word of mouth because there was almost next to nothing marketing for it, and it just ended up being a failure. Like, but it did generate some traction after, like, people actually went to go see it, and actually like was just like, oh man, you definitely need to go see this. It's actually a really cool, creative animated adventure. Like I personally haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to like be on streaming for the sake of convenience, I guess. But yeah, like word of mouth can only get you so far. Like it worked for Top Gun Maverick because Top Gun Maverick had the reputation of the original to help spread that word about. What was another project that really worked well for word of mouth? Oh my gosh, there was like another one that I always use an example. I can't remember it, but yeah, word of mouth can only get you so far. Which has me concerned for what's going on with Hazbin Hotel. Because it seems like word of mouth is being the main player and approach to how they're marketing it. And I'm just like, you still gotta show us something. You'll probably get to hear him dreaming for quite a while in the background. I don't know if you could even hear it, but yeah, he is definitely dreaming. But yeah, I'm really excited for Hazbin Hotel. I really want to remain optimistic because it's Hazbin Hotel, man. Hazbin Hotel is so freaking good. I have yet to dive into Hell of a Boss just because I heard it kind of fell off with some of its quality, especially during season 2. I've seen a lot of discourse around people criticizing season 2. Just because the writing has fell off, especially the biggest thing I've been seeing around Twitter, like Twitter discourse lately, is like criticism of like the animation or design style, and I'm just like, I really can't speak too much on that because I haven't watched the show and I don't know the intended purpose of like what the style is supposed to be or anything of that nature. So that's really is not my field of expertise at the moment. The only thing that really makes me want to check out Hell of a Boss is I found out that Erica Limbeck is a voice actor in it. And for those of you who don't know, Erica Limbeck is a very very good voice actress. Captain Cheerio and I know her as the voice of Futaba in Persona 5. That is Erica Limbeck. So she is actually in Hell of a Boss, surprisingly. And that actually just makes me interested, just because I have no idea what her voice would sound like in the world of like Hell or anything like that. So okay, so I'm guessing this is an extra piece, yeah. So where's the extra? Okay. Yeah, it's always good to keep like your extra pieces in a spare bag like this. You never know if you like move something and you lose a piece, but you just want to easily replace it. Okay, so bag 10. So it's first phase of this stream with 2 bags. Alright, let's see. Well, yeah, what else is going on out there, chat? Anything worth talking about? Like, there's like Haley's on it, there's the Ghost of Molly McGee. I'm pretty sure the Ghost of Molly McGee is still going on. I think we're actually getting close to what's supposed to be the season 2 finale. I wouldn't know just because, again, like, I'm just gonna, like, say this, like, official. Me and my family are, like, we were cable people, but we are now officially all streaming, like, Captain Cheerio and Super Chick, so we gotta wait for everything to be on streaming, I guess. Or just at that point. So I really am just waiting for all those Ghost Molly McGee episodes to be on Disney+. Like, I've seen, like, some videos pointing out, like, oh, man, in, like, a year, Disney Plus is just gonna not exist, and I'm just like, I don't care if it doesn't exist. People are still gonna have it because cable is just dying. Like, dude, I don't know anybody, like, within my friend group, or of, like, within my family that does cable, because it's like cable is just dead because of, like, the convenience of streaming. Like, how can you compete with the convenience that streaming offers? And that's the problem. That's making cable die. So I'm just like, why are we going back to the mindset that of like, oh yeah, cable is better? I don't know. It's just like a very, very niche thing. And I'm just like, what the heck happened? So we went for being like, oh yeah, we want like all streaming is saying, oh yeah, these streaming services are actually gonna die. And I just say like they probably will end up being die. They probably will end up being dead, but people are still gonna have them because it's like gonna be the most convenient thing to have, you know? Or just YouTube these days. Wait a minute. Okay. Ah, dang it! This is why you have to pay attention to every detail. I put this piece on wrong. I put this piece on in the wrong direction. There we go. That's why you have to pay attention to every little detail in the instructions. Alright, so you go here, I think. Like so. Alright, we got some gears going. I think this is the first time I actually worked with Lego gears like this. I'm not sure if I ever worked with Lego gears. I've always seen like videos of like, the first one that comes to my mind is the one of like the galactic clock or something that actually like tells the entire time of the galaxy, of like how long the galaxy has existed with just nothing but Lego gears. And I'm just like, wow, that is actually freaking cool. So then, wait a minute. I put you on the wrong side. Oh my gosh! What the heck? I'm tired, alright? Give me a break. Okay, so then you go here. Alright, there we go. You go here. Perfect. And I'm thirsty once again. Alright. I just like that I'm already empty. That just tells you how thirsty I am. Whew! Okay. So we need you. These pieces are always interesting. A little axle on the in front of a Technipig. These ones are always fun. It's always interesting to see how they're used, because there's a lot of techniques that be used around these pieces to make some cool things. So then we get more of these gears. Man. It's only been like, what, an hour, and I'm already feeling tired? Come on, we gotta pull through for this. Okay, so you go here. Oh yeah, this is a gearbox. This big black piece in the middle, this is a gearbox. I have not seen one of these in forever. I remember having a specific Lego set that had one of these, and I think I ruined it, actually. So, that surely is not very concerning. Alright, so then you go out to here, like so, like that. There we go. Okay, so we're definitely building a mechanism of some kind. It looks like a car, if I'm not gonna lie. It looks like something that would be in a car, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it will end up being something else. So you go here, I'm guessing. Ah, come on. All right. Slowly but surely, we're putting something together. All right. Let's see. But yeah, chat, hit me with another conversation starter. What else is going on? Any other shows or movies that you would want to hear my thoughts on that maybe you have seen that I haven't? Just anything, man. I'm open for anything. Okay. Ah. Oh, actually, I really shouldn't sit like that. Ah. My freaking thigh is hurting. It's probably from work. It's like I said, I have been working overtime a lot the past month. I'm just like, I gotta get that dough. Because, like, in this freaking economy, I'm gonna take every cent I could possibly get. Because freaking everything is expensive these days. And yet again, I freaking spend it on video games and Lego sets, so I feel like I'm really not wanting to talk about that. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Oh, Kamachiro! Have you dived into Transformers yet? Because for those of you who don't know, off camera, I lended Kamachiro my Transformers Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron games. So I wonder if he's gotten into that yet. Because let me tell you, my friend, it is going to be a blast. Like, some of my most prominent memories around Transformers came from those games. It is such a fun ride. It really was like the time like that I knew about Transformers beforehand, but those games made me like love Transformers. I'm just like, okay, this like I'm a Transformers boy now. Like it's official. After playing those games, I'm just like, this is my favorite thing ever. Like I was like what, 10 at the time, so I'm just like I couldn't help myself. My personality was based around that now. All right. I really need to shave. I'm not sure if I've ever seen my beard this thick. You could actually see it on camera, so that definitely says something. Okay. Building a little something. I think it's probably just going to be like a connector. Connecting point or something. Alright. Like so. We put you here. So I'm guessing, this one lone little Technipig right here is probably how... Yes, yeah, it's exactly what it's for, is how it's going to connect here. Okay, so we get 1x3 plate here. Lock you together. Then you just go straight on. See, a lot of gears and a lot of things going on right now, and I have no idea what it's going to be for or how it's going to work. But we'll get there. We will get there. Okay, Let me see. Alright, but what else is there to talk about? In, like, the animation world or anything like that? Oh, funny thing, I have not seen Across the Spider-Verse yet. I know. But here's the thing. I'm really not a Spider-Man guy. I really am not a Spider-Man dude. Like, I'm a Thor dude. Like, Thor was my Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Thor was my Spider-Man. Just because I was, like, I always appealed to, like, mythology and gods and stuff. That was my thing. So, when everybody was, like, freaking out, like, oh, man, I want to be as strong as the Hulk, or, man, I want to be as cool as Spider-Man. There was me. I want to be as cool as the Mighty Thor. I was that freaking nerd. I was that one kid. So, yeah, I really... The only thing I have heard around Across the Spider-Verse is the unfortunate working conditions around the animators, which is just freaking sad. Like, when I freaking saw the news on that, I'm just like, don't tell me we freaking need to pull out hashtag new deal for animation again. Because I'm just like, I feel like we've already been through this. Like, why can't things freaking just be better for them? Like, come on. So you go here. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, like I have heard that, yeah, the animation in that film is amazing. But at the same time, I'm just like, that phenomenal, like, impactful, like, that much of an influence, oh my gosh, I can't think of, like, what I'm trying to say. I'm struggling, and it's freaking embarrassing. Like, to bring to life something like that influential and inspiring should not come at the cost of the livelihood of the people who had to bring it to life. Like, that's just not how it should be. Like, you don't see me freaking dying over trying to make just a random video trying to generate clouds. You don't see me jumping off a cliff just to say, hey, I want to get famous on the internet. You don't see me doing that. I'm, like, there is no way that for any purpose whatsoever, would want to, like, solely do a completely animated film at the cost of my livelihood to change the world. Because, like, if you don't live to see the change the world, if you don't live to see the change of the world, like, I mean, to some extent, some people don't, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, they definitely should treat those people like, well, people. That's my opinion on that. What do you have to say to that, chat? I know Captain Cheerio and I think differently around that kind of stuff, especially when Super Chick is in the mix. So I really would be interested in hearing your thoughts around that. And I freaking dropped a piece. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so what are these wheels for? We have like Lego wheels going on inside the TV. So you go here, you go here. So then, oh, we need these. Okay, 1x2s. Yeah, again, that's how you know I'm a Lego nerd. That's how you know how I'm a Lego nerd. I know the names of pieces, and it's freaking like, yep, I am definitely a nerd. Okay, so we'll keep them in. So we're definitely building something up. I am not quite too sure yet, but it definitely seems like a mechanism. Like, mechanism. Like, doesn't that seem like a weird word? Okay, I guess this one is very eager to get opened, I suppose. Alright. So we get 3 of these. Once again, counting my pieces before I get them all, just to make sure I actually have them all. I've learned my lesson from the Titanic. I do not want that to happen again. That was super freaking stressful for no reason. I was like, I don't have a piece. I don't have a piece. They never gave me the piece. Like, that's just like the worst thing that could possibly happen. Alright, get you there. Just putting everything here so it remains, so it can stick together. Yeah, I really hope I'm not ruining manuals too much. Because like I said, these are as much as a collectible as the set is, so you are really eager to get opened, aren't you? Okay. What am I missing a piece? Don't tell me I'm actually missing a piece. No! No, don't tell me I'm actually missing a piece. No, this can't be happening. Not again! They seriously get... Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh, okay. Freaking hiding. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh no. Over... He's dreaming again. Oh, my heart skipped a beat over one piece of plastic. Ah! Yeesh. That is how invested and stressful I am about this kind of stuff. At this point, I actually can't tell which one it is. I can't tell. I think they're both asleep. I can't tell which one is dreaming right now. Is that freaking hilarious? Oh, he's definitely dreaming. He's definitely dreaming. He's not... It's not showing up on camera, but yeah, he's definitely dreaming. It's always, like, so adorable and cute just to see, like, oh, man, this... Like, we have dreams, but we don't react in the same way dogs do. That's always, like, the interesting element of it. Okay, more of these. So, like so. Oh, I thought... Oh, I had to make double, but we only need one. Alright. Okay. So, put you here? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm guessing this is gonna be, like... So, this is, like, the edge of it. So, this is actually gonna be the size of the TV. I'm assuming. Because I don't think it's ever gonna extend out more. I want to assume. Well, yeah, what else is going on out there? What else? Really can't think of anything else. Like, Haley's on it. Come on, chat, throw me a bone. I'll run on an empty chat here. Give me, don't throw me a bone, throw them a bone, too. Yeah, every dog deserves a bone, ain't that right? And they can't even hear me, so... Alright. Man, I'm actually getting a little tired. May need to get a little something to wake me up. Let's get that there, that there. Slowly but surely, growing up. Building up, I should say. So here. Okay, so something is absolutely going in between right here in that hole because it extends into this Technic piece. Okay, I'm trying to show it off. Yeah, this Technic piece right there, this goes straight in. So something is definitely going to have to go in there to lock it. So then the overhang piece will hang here, right? This spot. You always gotta like double check, because you never know. Like, oh man, like I misplaced it just by like one stud, and now it looks completely off. Okay. Yep, I knew it. So this axle is gonna go through here. Yeah, that is really not coming across well on camera. Ah, yeah, right. That. Okay, and then we need, yeah, one of these. Like, I'm pretty sure these were inspired by a plumbing piece too. These little gray spacers. Alright, just like so. Oh, this is the crank. Okay, so this is the crank that's going to run the entire mechanism. So you turn this and the whole thing is going to work. So that's reassuring. Very simple crank design that actually spins, holy cow. So you can just spin it. You don't have to like do like the whole thing to freaking spin it. So that's convenient. Actually goes pretty dang fast, holy cow. I just be doing it as fast as I can. And I just like keeping up. I'm pretty sure that will change once we actually get like the actual meat of everything in there. Alright. Just like so. But yeah, what else is going on out there? Oh yeah, we were talking about Percy Jackson last time. Again, I'm kind of mixed. I really want to hope that it's good. But I don't know, there's some... I'm glad, from what I have heard, Rick Roden is more involved in the production this time. But still, I'm still skeptical in regards to some of the production choices and it's just gonna be really, really interesting. That definitely is the word I would describe as gonna be interesting. I do think it'll be at least better than the movie. But I really don't know if it'll actually be good. You know what I mean? Because let's be real. Anything will beat the movies. Anything will beat the movies. Let's be real. As long as it like honors what made like the books like so fun and original. As long as they keep up with that, it should be fine. Okay, it must be something here to stick it. Yeah. So I'm just like, this is loose. Someone's gotta lock it. You can barely even see it because of the black barrier. So you go here, like so. Alright. And just like that, we got a little gear mechanism going on right there. Oh, it's spinning this, you see that? So this must be the main thing that rotates it. That is not coming across well on camera at all. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick refresh right now. Alright, refresh. Alright, live chat. There we go. And you know what, during this break? Sorry, dog. I'm pulling out one of these babies. I need my daily dose, you know what I mean? And plus I'm getting thirsty, and I'm not quite at the point where I want to go upstairs quite yet for water. I love that sound. There we go. Sorry I had to go for a second. We are back, but multitasking going back through the video. I see. Alright. No harm, no foul. Just trying to make conversation out of, like, just keep the stream going, you know what I mean? Now with that Sprite. Woo! Things will definitely get going now. I mean, hopefully. It's not like I'm, like, getting, like, a sugar rush off of Sprite. I could if I drank enough. But I'm not that unhealthy. I'm not that unhealthy. So you go here? Yeah. So, oh no! Uh-oh. Pieces down! There we go. Alright, so you go here, you go here. So yeah, just from the top, you can tell this could be a TV. With like... Saved it! Kind of. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh, I didn't save it. Still some pieces down. Okay. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Unless I... Okay. Ah! Yeah, oh no. That's always the biggest fear. Just dropping something as you build it. Alright. Let me see. Woo! Just trying to keep awake. Yeah, I just been working... Like I said, I've been working overtime. Linus drop tips? Oh no. Don't freaking say that. Don't freaking say that. They'll just make it even worse. Just butterfinger something throughout the entire stream, why don't you? Okay, so you go here. Alright, like so. But yeah, I think I asked earlier, but I guess I can ask now. Captain Shrew, have you gone through the Transformers games yet? Or have you been on the Final Fantasy 16 grind right now? Because I know, like, I saw your text. I know you have that game now. Okay. Like, isn't that the first PS5 game that you officially bought outside of, like, digital, I think? I think that's your first PS5 disc, am I correct? So then we do another lock type thing to make sure this technically stays in place. And here? So much neat engineering. Okay, come on! Come on! There we go. Like so. So we got 3 of these 1x2 plates. Oh my gosh, my hair just feels so freaking wavy. Because 1, I just barely got out of the like I said, I just barely got out of the shower before I started the stream, and 2, I'd been growing it out like crazy. My sis and I have been on the grind for FF16. It's addicting. It's so good. I've heard it's basically like Final Fantasy May Cry. Like, it's like very Devil May Cry-esque. And that has just led to a lot of controversy around, like, oh man, it's not Final Fantasy, it's like something completely different. And meanwhile, me in the corner, who has gone through this entire conversation, like, multiple times when it came to God of War, and I'm just like, first time? That's literally how I feel. You have no idea how many times I've gotten into, like, arguments and conversations about that around God of War. I'm just like, I'm so tired of it. Why can't we just respect that? Oh my gosh, the God of War just kind of was doing the same thing for like 10 years, and now they finally decided to change it up into like something cool and interesting to like invest in. Get another drink. Woo! Always stay hydrated. Not completely off a Sprite, but you know what I mean. It's actually the second disc I have. The first one I bought was Horizon Forbidden West. That's right! I remember that. I'm just like you, where I want physical copies of my favorite games. Okay, 1, I like physical copies because they're a collectible kind of thing. And 2, it saves you space on your console. And when it comes to PS5, you do not have a lot of space to work with. So that definitely helps out a lot. So that's why I always want, like, the physical copies and stuff. Just so, yeah, like, it's not completely on the console and save space for other things. I'm just like, why don't they upgrade the space on the PS5? Just like, why? It feels like it would be so much better. But it's just, they just don't. Like, I feel like I've gotten to that point where if I have, like, a new PS5 game, I need to delete something else to have the space to do the other game. It sucks. It's so unfortunate. But it's something that we gotta deal with. Imagine how that's gonna end up when Final Fantasy Part 2 comes out for people. I feel like when that happens, people are gonna have to delete like 3 or 4 games off of their collection just so they have the space for that freaking game. And do not get me started on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh man, I don't know. I really do not get the hype around that game. I really don't. You know what? You know what else is crazy? FF16 had no down for it. Just play right off the disc. Wow. Okay, that actually is optimal. That is way optimal. What? I had no idea that was the thing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, skip the step. And you can't even see it because of the freaking barrier. Probably should have it be like this so you can actually see what I'm doing. What is it? I think they thought somebody was at the door. Nah, it's just me. It's just gonna be me and you. It's just gonna be me and you guys for quite a while because everybody's out. Except I think we're just slowly building a little gear train to get like the mechanism going of like how all this is gonna work. Because I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but all those gears are turning. It'll be more apparent when we get the whole mechanism finished. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for you to dive into those Transformers games. Those Transformers games are so freaking good. It's so unfortunate what happened to that studio. It's so sad. I'm just like, they were destined for like something really freaking great. But then Hasbro and like the Bayverse, like Bayformers just had to freaking ruin it all. It was so sad. I'm just like, come on, you could have done something. You could have done something. Like, imagine if we gotten something like bigger than Fall of Cybertron. That would have been absolutely freaking epic. It would have been insane. Oh, speaking of Rise of the Beasts, I have not seen that either. And I'm not sure if I ever will because I have not heard the best things about it, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Because just because of the trailers. I've seen the trailers around Rise of the Beasts, and I'm just like, it feels like they're doing so much too fast. Like, you went from Bumblebee being this very, like, down-to-earth, characterized story of just, like, figuring things out when it comes to everything, to freaking multiversal kind of stuff with, like, the Beast Formers, and bringing Unicron into the mix. Doesn't that seem like you're doing a lot really, really fast? That is quite a lot to introduce in a very short amount of time. So I'm just like, what? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever see Rise of the Beast, just because I really do not have... I didn't grow up during that era. I came from the Fall of Cybertron era, which was also the Transformers Prime era, because for those of you who don't know, Transformers Prime was an animated show for like Transformers during, I think it was, 2008? It was somewhere around that time frame. That was the era I grew up with. Whereas with Beast Formers, I think that was like, late 90s? Something like that? All I know is that the CGI was pretty bad for the show. I've seen so many memes talking about it. Okay, then. Got that. Got that going. Oh yeah, I forget, I need to angle it towards the camera. Dang it! So get that going there. Ah! Take another drink. Because I freaking love this stuff. Just like that, it's empty. I am freaking thirsty. And honestly, I'll blame myself because it has been freaking above 100 for like the past week. So I definitely need the hydration. Wow. Alright. So we got those going. Oh, okay. So this is actually like an addition to the back, surprisingly. So this actually goes here. Little something in the back right there. Little port. I have no idea what that's going to be for. So then, yeah, this, and this, like so. Okay, I definitely missed something. This piece is not supposed to be here. Hold up. I missed something. That's always the thing that sucks. When you miss something and you're just like, oh man, I don't remember. I don't know where it's supposed to go. But obviously this is supposed to go somewhere. Oh boy. Let me see. Okay, 1x3 brick. There's also like a Technic pin. I'm not sure if that's supposed to go anywhere either. So I'm just checking the list. This is what happens. Wait a minute, does it go here? No, we got those ones. So where does this one go? Sorry about like the delay, I just want to figure this out. Wait, was this the one that like fell off? I thought it was just like a one little thing. Oh no. It might be from the previous bag, actually. Oh, actually, I just saw it. It goes right here. Okay. Mystery solved! Okay. It's just like that little thing, it's just like, oh yeah, there's like aha. Like, there's always like the aha moment. You always need that aha moment. Because after that, everything becomes so much more simpler. Okay, bag 11. Get here. Oh, wait. Oh. Is this something? But yeah, anything else to bring up, chat, while I'm doing this little Lego ASMR? Alright. Ah! Why is this? Okay, that one was sealed surprisingly better compared to the others. Make sure that's all the pieces. Because trust me, you have no idea how many times I've heard people have accidentally thrown Lego pieces away because they didn't notice it was still in the bag. Trust me, I know from personal experience. Alright, got that open. All these little pieces. It's always interesting what little colors they have. Like, look at that, like, very distinct pink. If I can get... I dropped it! Ah, where'd it go? Like, the very distinct pink that shows up on camera. Yeah, like that very distinct pink. Always interesting to see what colors will be shown in the most unlikely sets. Would you have ever thought like a piece like this color would come with something as gray as this? Nope, and that is the magic of Lego. Alright. So now, we're starting to build a bit more of the mechanism. Yeah, for being like 20, like over 20 phases, these all feel like every step is relatively small, so we should be able to breeze through this pretty swiftly. Alright. These ones are always cool. I feel like we do not see enough of these pieces. The 2x4 bricks with the axle pieces in them. So you can put like axles in them. I feel like we really do not see this piece too much outside collector sets. I feel like they offer like a lot of playset potential too. Alright, so we've got put you in the middle. Put these spacers there. I'm pretty sure this is a way to till. Take another little drink. Ah. There we go. Yeah. Love Sprite. I love that stuff. Can never get enough of it. But I do limit myself to one day. Or at least I tried to limit myself to one day. I can't remember the last time I had more than 3 Sprites in one day. Like 3 cans worth of Sprite. I can't remember. That's because I've always limited myself to no more than 2. Because I want to remain somewhat healthy when drinking that stuff. So then you go here. So this will definitely... Yeah, this definitely plays a part into how it is. There we go. Like that. So we're definitely building something here. I'm not sure if it's exactly like a diorama right now, but it's definitely something. Alright. So then more brown pieces, so I think we're building even more of the exterior. So this goes here. Then 1x3 goes towards the bottom. Oh yeah, Cat Material, if you're watching, I'm not sure if this is like a guarantee that you would want to watch Haley's on it, but in Haley's on It, there is a very Rick and Morty character in Haley's on It, and I say that not just because the aesthetic is very similar to Rick and Morty, but it's because the character is actually voiced by somebody from Rick and Morty. I saw it on Twitter. I'm just like, okay, that's actually really cool. Oh, I have not seen this piece in forever. A wall piece like this. I think the last time I saw this was Lego Atlantis. It was that long ago. I have not held this piece in quite a while. Holy cow. This piece actually brings up memories. I remember that like Lego Atlantis set. That was my biggest Lego set I had at the time. And it was just like my obsession to like just build it, take it apart, rebuild it. It was only I think 1,000 pieces. And like I said, that was the biggest piece I had at the time. Now look at me. I'm pretty sure the smallest piece I have, the smallest set I have in my collection that's like Icon, I think it's at least 3,000 pieces. Well, imagine like what little me would like think about, like react to that. What? You have a set that's like over 9,000 pieces? Look at me now. Oh man. It's always fun to think like that. Like, how would your kid self-react to, like, how you're living your life right now? It's always fun to think of like that. So then we put you here? Yeah, you here. Okay, then Need a 2x3. Wait, anything else to report? Because we talked about Percy Jackson. I brought up Haley's on it a couple times. We talked about some of the movies I haven't seen. And I really haven't seen any other movies, so... Oh yeah, Captain Cheerio, have you finished God of War Ragnarok yet? Or are you still... Or did you, like, just take a break from it? Because I know you watched my playthrough of it. So that was really cool. And I think you watched a playthrough of it, too. So, there's also that factor. So it's not really too much of a surprise now. And trust me, the surprise factor is really what helps the experience. Like, the experience of that game is so cool. Like, I'll forever say, that game was my game of the year. God of War Ragnarok, game of the year. Absolutely game of the year for 2022. It was amazing. It may have been due just about... Oh, it was like... It came out later towards the year. But yet again, it's still like a phenomenal game, like, despite that. Let's be real. It still is really great. Isn't this... Oh, this is like a little thing. Like a little audio thing. Audio input thing. I have no idea. I'll show you. Wait, you haven't even started? What? I thought you said you did. I thought you said you started. What? You lied? You freaking lied? What? I could have sworn when I was there you had a save file. I thought you told me you had a save file already. Like, what the heck happened? I could have sworn you said you had started. Maybe you were talking about like a playthrough that you were watching, not the playthrough that you're actually going through yourself. Maybe I got lost with that. But yeah, look at that. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a motherboard thing, because I'm pretty sure this is audio and video input, and there's like a little green thing inside it, so like it's like a motherboard thing. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Captain Cheerio would know better than I. Yeah, Captain Cheerio would know better than I would. Oh man. Yeah, I really hope there's like something to secure this eventually, because it's really flimsy right now and easy to come off. Okay, started as a relative. I played it long enough to know it worked and that about it. I didn't think that really counted. So you demoed it. That's I think that's what it would be called. You demoed it. It was your test to see if the PS5 worked. So that's enough. So you have started it, but you actually haven't started it yet. So it's like a yes and no situation. That's how I would describe it. So yes, I have started, but at the same time, no, I haven't. Oh man. But it seems like you have a pretty good lineup for you right now. You just barely got FF16. I think aren't you still going for Forbidden West right now? And now you have my Transformers games to go through. So yeah, you definitely have quite the catalog going on right now. So I think you go here. Slowly building up the structure. You go across this gap just for structure. Once again, I probably should put it here so you can see. Okay. Well, yeah, you definitely got quite the backlog going on right now, Captain Cheerio. But hey, we all have a backlog going on, let's be real. So you go here, you go here. Slowly but surely bringing everything together. Yeah, from the back, that definitely is starting to look like an old school TV. That definitely is starting to look like a TV. I'm not sure what this is for yet. That little port, I'm not sure what that is. It's probably like a big old thing that me being a zoomer probably has no idea what it is or what it's about. So we get these. Yeah, I think we're just starting to build the general shape now. So we got this going. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? We talked about Forbidden West and Ragnarok, and oh, isn't there rumors going around right now about the next Doom game? Or am I wrong? I heard there was something going around about that. I'm not sure if it was rumors or just speculation, but have heard there is Doom news out there right now. For some reason. I don't know if it's like for a meme or... I just remember something like that being brought up. if there is actually something going on. Yeah, I gotta finish FF16, then I have the Transformers games, Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, I forgot you just got Ratchet and Clank. Like, yeah, Ratchet and Clank is basically kids' Doom. It is a blast. Oh yeah, RE7 and 8 and God of War. Yeah, you definitely got quite the catalog going on. But yeah, FF16, I heard, is just like the style is very similar to Devil May Cry, so your approach to that is probably gonna be very similar. Transformers games, you will have to let me know when you go through that, my friend. It is an experience and a half. Oh man. Like, I will tell you, you play that game, it will make you like Transformers. Even if you go in completely blind, not knowing anything about Transformers, you play that game, it will make you like Transformers. Those games are just that impactful to me. They are just that, like that. Okay, then like that, like so. Is this like another little mecha, like motherboard type thing? The pink thing? Because it goes like right here? I think so. Yeah, right there. Then this goes in front of it. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I'm assuming you're talking about Rift Apart, the PS5 exclusive. That is a fun one. It's really short. Like, it's really not too much to ask if you want to go for the platinum. Like, I literally got the platinum, I think, an hour after I finished it on stream. So it's really not too much to finish to platinum that game. But it is a fun experience. It is really fun. I really wish, I really hope that they do more with that type of style with Ratchet and Clank going forward. Because that was like the biggest criticism of the guy. That's really is the biggest criticism of that game. It's just so dang short. But I feel like that's just because it was like a demo title or a launch title for the PS5. It really was the game that was meant to show off what the PS5 could do. But at the same time, it still had to be like another continuation of the game, so it's kind of just stuck in a tough spot. But still, great time nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. Like I keep saying, it's basically a kid's version of Doom. If you want your kid to like Doom or like the game play style, get them to play that game and they'll like Doom. Alright, so we got more of this going on. I think we're just building more of the structure to hold the whole TV together. Alright. But yeah, you will definitely have to text me, like, your progress on how far you're getting into the Transformers games, because if you're lost or confused or anything, I am your guy. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I play through those games, so... For War, I haven't played it that much, but Fall of Cybertron, I really grinded that game. Like I told you, that game was basically my Resident Evil 4. That's how I would describe it. That game was my Resident Evil 4. They've all been very good, nice. I've been very impressed by all the PS5 exclusives I played. Well, that's the PS5 for you. Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2! That just got brought up. I completely slipped on that. Spider-Man 2 is happening now. The story trailer at Bracer just dropped today. I completely forgot about that. Probably just because, again, I'm really not a Spider-Man guy. And after watching that trailer, I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm probably just gonna play it just to see if it's still living up to the hype. Because I'm gonna be brutally honest. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of some of the character design changes that they did to it. They gave Miles, like, this freaking, like, I think, locks, or whatever they're called. They straight up just made Peter look like Tom Holland. He is straight up just Tom Holland now. I'm just like, why would you do that? Why? He's just Tom Holland now. It just ruins it. I do think Venom is gonna be cool. That storyline with Harry and Venom, it's gonna be cool. That's the one thing that I'm like generally that's like the one thing that would generally make me want to go out and buy the game. I'm probably gonna wait ultimately, but again, I'm not really the biggest Spider-Man guy. The only reason I think I played Spider-Man was because either it was through the PS Plus thing or I got it as a gift. That's the only reason I really played that game. I did get the platinum, so I did ultimately enjoy playing it. But again, I'm just not that big of a Spider-Man guy. In my opinion, Spider-Man PS4 is a great game. don't take that the wrong way. I do say it's a good game, but in my opinion, the story of that game is is a little bit overhyped. In my opinion, it's just it's a very typical Spider-Man, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's a very Spider-Man story. Okay. Whoa, okay, so we're definitely getting into repetition territory. How many of this? Okay, 24? I'm just gonna guess I'm just gonna eat all these. Not sure quite what this is gonna be. Well, yeah, Spider-Man 2. It probably will ultimately be a Game of the Year contender, because Spider-Man 1 was, so there is that going for it. This year it might have a chance to win, because the biggest competition that Spider-Man 2018 faced at the time was God of War. It came out in the year of God of War, and we all know how God of War is. God of War is probably one of the most influential games ever made. So there was like no doubt that it would probably lose to that. But now it definitely has a chance. I'll say that. There's no guarantee that I think it will win Game of the Year, but all honesty, I think Resident Evil 4 Remake might win Game of the Year, just for how popular and how much it made. I really think RE4, as much as I think it's a wee bit overhyped, I can't emphasize that enough. It's just a wee bit overhyped. Like, I can't deny that so far it probably is the best game that I played this year, Resident Evil 4. So yeah, if that ultimately does win Game of the Year, I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised in the slightest. Just because of the reputation of the original and some of the changes that I heard they have done that have really impacted the remake. So I won't be surprised if that happens. So I think it's 6 each. Yeah. Let's get a little repetition. And I think it's because we're building a little. I think this is a cooler something. We'll see how it goes. See what it looks like when it's through. Yeah, Captain Super Chick, how do you feel about that? Spider-Man 2 or anything of that sort? So we got 6 rows, so yeah, 2 more. Repetition. Sometimes it happens, but it's not Lego unless you have to do it at least once. So then at the top we get 1 stud. We'll be done with FS16 by the time we come out to visit you, so I can bring it to you to play. It's been a redeeming game for the FF franchise for me. I mean, I feel like after FF7 Remake, I feel like anything will feel redeeming. I feel like I'm sorry for being brutally honest, but I can't. Like, let's be real. After like how boring some of the mechanics in FF7 Remake are, I feel like anything more engaging, like when it comes to like combat, it will be always more redeeming than FF7 remakes. Like, I really can't, like, there was like this whole comment thing going on in my comment section about like, oh man, you just didn't engage with the combat mechanics enough, and I'm just like, it doesn't matter. If I'm doing what I need to do for the sake of the comment and it still feels boring, it's just boring. Wait a minute. No. Am I just missing a piece? Yes, I am. Okay. Well, yeah, that's my brutally honest hot take. Anything after FF7 Remake will feel redeeming. Yet again, I haven't played FF15 or any other FF game, so there is that other factor. So I may just be maybe a bit hard. I'm probably being more harsh on it than I need to be. But again, I really just don't get the hype around FF7 Remake. Like, sure, it has the reputation of the original behind it, but at the same time, like, come on. It's really not anything too special. Oh, look at that. It's like making a little dirty design around it. Neat. Wait, is it? No. Wait, which way is it going? I don't remember. Like, we'll see. I don't know. I just realized we might be... I don't know why. I just thought maybe this is the top and we're building from the top to the bottom. Or maybe this is just the bottom and I'm just being stupid. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's my take around it. Like after FF7 remake, anything done special or different from how FF7 remake handle it will feel redeeming. So, but I guess that's kind of like the point that you're trying to make. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the wrong message. Well, speaking of message, I really should check my phone. I left it on the charger. Hold up. Make sure it's fully charged. You never know. Alright, you got these decent enough charge. Alright. Put you there. Okay. Got you. Oh, wait. I forgot to add one extra piece. There we go. Oh, did I wake you up? Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Did I wake you up? Yeah, that's okay. Nah, you nailed it. Probably the most redeeming quality so far is no joke. The jump button. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. So here's my problem with that. It's not that the game didn't have a jump button. Period. It's just that when it comes to the combat, it expects you to handle air type enemies with air attacks without a jump button. That was my problem with the game. That is what my problem was with the game. I didn't mind that, oh yeah, there was no jump mechanic when it came to, exploring, or, how you apply yourself to, the environment or anything. It was the fact that there were airbound enemies, and it felt completely out of my control on if I attacked them, and I would actually launch to them because there was no such thing as jump button. That was my problem. That was my problem. Which is why, in that video of me trying to talk about Final Fantasy Remake, I bring up God of War 2018 as an example. It's because that game was built with the mindset that there is no jump button within the environment and within the combat. You don't need a jump button to apply yourself to exploring or the environment. And that was made in mind for how it was based around the combat. You don't need a jump button to deal with enemies, airbound enemies within the combat, because you have your ranged options like the Blades of Chaos, your axe. It still felt without having a jump button in God of War 2018, combat with airbound enemies still felt like it was in your control without a jump button. FF7 Remake without a jump button with that type of airbound type enemies into combat did not feel within your control. It felt random. It felt like you didn't get to decide on how you had to approach it. You just had to mash the button and pray the game let you do something. That to me is not very good game design, if you ask me. Because, the whole point, if you want to make, a good hack and slash or, a good action game, everything should feel like it's within your control. You make a mistake, that is on you. It's not on the game, it's on you if you make a mistake. But when it comes to, Final Fantasy Remake, and there's these airbound enemies that I'm just I need to get into the air, but I don't have any control of when I go into the air, that's when it starts to become a problem. And that's where I feel like a lot of people took a wrong direction with my criticism about it. Because I'm just how do you expect me to go do fight an airbound enemy if I can't actually apply myself to jump button out of it? Do you want me just to mash a button and hope that the game will let me? That doesn't feel fair. It feels so just uncomfortable. I'm sorry for that mini rant, but again, FF7 Remake just pisses me off as a game. It is okay as a game, but it's so overhyped. See, look how pissed off I am. I literally just broke the set because of how pissed off I am talking about that game. Oh my gosh. Look at what you've done. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully we'll get back on track. Need to take a breather. I hate FF7 Remake. I cannot make that more clear. I hate FF7 Remake. Ugh. There's just so many things that they could have done to make it feel more clean or better, but they just chose not to do that. Just so frustrating. Okay, and then this was here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that little rant, but oh my gosh. Ugh. I played it once. That game is, to me, is just one of those games where I played it once just so I could say I've played it. But after that, I really just do not want to play it ever again. Just because it's so boring and everything and everything, like engaging or interesting in the combat is just not within your control. Okay, and then so this needs to go in here. Yeah, sorry, Captain Cheerio. I know it sometimes irritates you if I go off like that, but I don't know why. It just felt like I needed to get it off my chest again, even though I made an entire video talking about it. Ah. All right, so we got that there. Slowly but surely, this is building up pretty well. Okay, so need these. Okay, what's this little hook thing? Huh. Okay, wait a minute. I need a 1x2 at the end here. Oh my gosh, I feel like I actually, like, put myself out of breath because of that freaking rant. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just forgot how much I hate that game. Yeah, my biggest thing is just, like, how could people say that was freaking Game of the Year material? There's no way that could have, like, compared to other games compared to that year. When it came out during the same year as Doom Eternal and Persona 5 Royal, you expect that to compete for Game of the Year with those two games? Like, come on. Like, come on, bro. Like, that is just non-existent. It's not even a competition. But yeah, that's my biggest problem. So as long as the game gives me some sense of control, like, there are things that, like, it's not the game's problem, it's my problem, then that is something I can live with. If it's, like, something that's, like, actually generally on the game and I can't do anything to do about it, that's when it becomes a problem. So you go here. Okay, it looks like we're at the top of the TV because we're putting these slope pieces on there. Like, how long did that rant freaking last for? Like, what? Like, 10 minutes? Holy cow. So you need to go... Okay, these need to go at the end. Right... Wait. Yeah, right here. Then, another one right here. Yeah, I'm sorry if I had to torture you with that. Just something that's relatively on my mind always, I guess. It also could be just because the whole thing was brought up again because part 2 is coming out. And I'm still skeptical about it. I'm still very skeptical about the whole 2-disc thing. A lot of theories I think that I've been hearing is that it's actually going to be 2 games. One is going to be told from Zack's perspective, and another one is going to be told from Cloud's perspective. At that point, I'm just like, why not just make 2 games? Or just make them all apart one big package. It just screams milking for the sake of money, you know what I mean? Okay, so, we got here. Okay, I feel like I just freaking officially tired the dogs out because of that. Alright. But yeah, that's my biggest gripe with it, just the gameplay. And the story. The story is freaking boring. But here's probably the thing. In defense of the game itself and the people who also defend it, I've never played the original. I've never played the original Final Fantasy VII. So I don't know how well it goes about its story from a remake's perspective. I do not have that mindset quite yet. So who knows? I could be just spitting absolute crap and not even realize it. And I'm just being a freaking flawed critic or something. Or just getting... Well, I don't see myself as a critic, but... What I do give is, like, criticism, in a sense, I guess. So, maybe I just give bad criticism. I don't know. So we get that. Put you here. I wonder what these little orange tiles are for on the inside. I wonder what those are for. Oh, yeah. The one... This thing. The other long wire that came separately outside the boxes. Okay, so... Oh, this is the antenna. That's what this is. This is the antenna. So yeah, you go in there. Then we get one of these at the end. Just like that. And look at that. That is actually like an actual TV antenna. Right now, it actually looks like a radio. And as that's what this little clip is for. This is this little clip in the back, so it can stay in place. We'll keep it like that so it can stay in shape. But yeah, look at that. It's slowly starting to come together. It's a pretty decent size. That's pretty nice. Alright. Making some pretty good progress. Alright. Well, yeah, what other games can we talk about? Alright, I think that's it for this bag. Alright, bag 13. Okay. Okay, looks like we're building the back of the TV. Alright. Okay. Making sure all the pieces are out. Getting some more of that Lego ASMR. Does anybody understand why ASMR is just so appealing? Like, what is it about, like, hearing sounds or, like, simulations of other things without actually seeing it for yourself is so appealing? Why does that give us, like, a whole thing in our brain saying, like, oh, yeah, this actually, like, satisfies me? Like, what is up with that? Has anybody done, like, the science or something around that? It's, like, weird science. A film that I have never heard, that I really have never heard outside of other movies that reference it, so I have never seen it. Okay, so then we need one more. See, I do like how they use all of these slope pieces to give off the angles that it has. It's very, like, natural TV shape. Okay, so there we go with that. Then, this also seems like a pretty short bag. So this goes here. But yeah, cat material. Anything else worth discussing or talking about in regards to that? Because I feel like I just ranted on and didn't even give you a chance to respond or repeat or give anything off of that. So we'll put you here, like that. I'm guessing we do the same thing on the other side. Yep. Because this is somewhat mirrored, I guess. The shell is mirrored. I'm not sure about the mechanics inside. So we get you, and then you along here. Leave, yeah, 2 at the end. 2, I just gonna snap to that. Like so. 3. There we go. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the shell thing that's gonna come out the back. I'm guessing that's what this is. So then we put these at the end. Yeah, I actually remember having a TV like this in my room. Like the big old, like, staticky TVs with the big magnet in the back. That was my TV in my room for the longest time. Until we finally got rid of it for something better. Whew, man. Come on, wake up a little bit. Gotta wake up. Gotta keep up for the viewers for the stream. We gotta pull through this tonight. Because we may actually be able to get through this tonight. Oh my gosh, maybe not. It's actually already 9:30. I mean, we can go to midnight, but at the same time, I still want decent sleep, even though it is a weekend. Luckily, it is a 3-day weekend because it's the 24th. So I do have, so there is possibility to get some more stuff in for streaming or for some video making. So that's always a plus. So maybe stay in store for that. All right. Yeah, so yeah, there is progress. I say some progress on my videos going on. It's taken a while, but it's happening. There is something happening. It's taken forever, but it is something happening. Alright, so there. Okay, this is another instance of there is supposed to be a sticker on this. I am going to do that off stream because I do not want to be stressed out doing a sticker on stream. So I'll do that off camera. Okay, so get all these vent pieces. What is so satisfying about these vent pieces? They're so simple, but so satisfying. Saw a new game my buddy at work showed me called Remnant 2. Looks pretty cool. Have you heard of it? Remnant 2. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. If you told me like how it played or like what it looked like, maybe. I maybe would know if I knew it or not. But the name does sound familiar. Remnant 2. It does sound extremely familiar. So maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm not sure entirely. In all honesty, it sounds like one of those, like, Under the Mayo games, if you know what I mean. Just like one of those games that Mayo would play. Okay, that. And all this into here. Yeah, they really did well with, like, this overall look. So yeah, just imagine there's a sticker here. Okay, there. So then you go here on top. Come on. Come on. Oh, it fits. There we go. It's so satisfying when everything just fits into place. Yeah, this is pretty dang solid, too, for what it is. Yep, it's exactly what I think. It just goes smack on the back. Like, come on, like so. Like so. There we go. Look how clean that looks. So yeah, just imagine there's a sticker on this plate. But yeah, look, like, for the back, that looks like a TV. That looks like an actual, like, TV that would exist in, like, the 80s or something. Alright, so it's this one, right? Yep. So now I think we're actually starting to make what's going to go into this main mechanism. Yeah, fix that. There we go. Like so. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how this works. So the diorama that moves, it's like a curtain. So it, like, spins around on, like, all this chain stuff. So that's what we're starting to build now. A lot of technicians right here. I think this really is, like, what the majority of all these bags are going to be. It's just for the diorama. I really cannot wait to see how the diorama looks when it moves. It's going to be so satisfying. So we get that onto here. So many Technic pins. Yeah, these framework pieces are always a great base when it comes to Technic. I swear, there's not really a big Technic piece, a big Technic set, I should say, that doesn't have this piece, because they're just so freaking useful. It's because they build great structure, you know what I mean? Just a great base to build anything off of. Yeah, Remnant 2. It sounds like a shooter, which makes me interested of, like, how it would look or play. So we get that going. Come on. Come on. There we go. Like so. It's really tricky to get stuff like this because it, like, slides in one, but it doesn't slide into the other on the other end. Again, then we got these. I guess I'm assuming to lock it in place. Make sure it doesn't fall loose. Do, like, a little pin check, I guess. Yeah, they really want this to be solid. Come on. Ah! Come on! But yeah, anything else worth mentioning? Like, when it comes to video games or anything like that? So yeah, there's, like, these little pins. Make sure it's structurally sound. Okay, so let me get these. I'm not sure if I've ever worked with these. These are, like, the chain things that help with, like, tanks and stuff. For chains. I'm not sure if I've ever worked with these. Okay, so these go here. On, like, so. Then a spacer. Then through here. I need to do that twice. Well, yeah, I'm really running low on what we could talk about. Talk about movies, talk about some games. Oh, Captain Shiro, you and I still need to go through Portal. We found, like, that really secret room in co-op, and we still have not gone through that yet. We need to do that eventually. I feel like that'd be really fun to do. So then these go on first. So I'll actually just do this. Make it more convenient. Like so. And like so. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to put a spacer on. Oops. Okay, so like that. There we go. Like that. Oh, and it's saying that we need to check to make sure, yeah, the gears meet up, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think they meet good. Yep, they're good. And an extra Technic pin. Oh yeah, there is Ultra Kill. I eventually want to get into Ultra Kill. I'm waiting for it to go on a good sale though. Because I'm a college boy, I'm sorry. Need to live off a budget. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever owned any, like, construction type set that has had a chain, like, or like a tank tread like this. This is the first time that I'm pretty sure I've had these pieces before. So there's 30 each. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I'm guessing these are just half and half. So we're just gonna do that. So this is probably gonna be a lot of repetition. So you got any Q&A questions in chat? Now's a good time to put them in. Because I'm gonna be at this for a while. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting just because there might be like extra pieces in here. So it just says 30, so I need to make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, what am I doing? I already counted that there's 30 in this pile. Not sure about that pile, though. Alright. Yeah, drop any questions or subjects in the chat right now if you want to. Now is definitely a great time. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever had these type of pieces in my life. This is the first time I've held, like, tread pieces. It's pretty sweet. I will say it's satisfying to put them together like this. Really satisfying. Alright. So. Okay, I'm just gonna count again, just to be sure. Because I'm pretty sure in this case, the number of treads on each do matter. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, so there's one. Okay, let's count this to make sure there's no extras. 1, so, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so they gave me a precise amount. That's convenient. I could have sworn they maybe could have given, like, an extra. I'm probably going to count at the end anyway, just to be sure. I'll probably count before I put the last one on, just make sure it's not an extra. Because who knows, I'll probably miscounted. Like, I'm probably gonna, like, who knows, I go back in the stream, I can go back and see, like, oh man, I miscounted right there, that's when it happened. This is like, oh, that's where it happened! Just like the, oh no moment, you know? Like, look at that. Just listen to this ASMR. Just listen to that. Like, come on, that's so satisfying. Legos are just so satisfying. They're so satisfying to build, they're so satisfying to have, and they just can make so many beautiful things. That's the magical Lego right there. Okay, so we get that up. Like so. That. To do so, right before I put the last one on, I'm gonna count again just to make sure there's 30. So we don't have any extra ones. Alright. Alright, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So they gave me a precise amount. Thank you, Lego. Very convenient. Oh, whoa, okay, this is actually interesting. We're actually building off of this. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely going to be quite the endeavor. Oh, we got to make 15 of these? Oh, man, okay. Another opportunity to throw any Q&A in chat. Because I'm going to be at making the same thing over and over again for a while. I might as well just sort these. Just make it a bit more convenient. So yeah, this is exactly how I sort it, whenever I take something apart or rebuild it. I sort it out by color. But within like colors, I do it like by piece type as well. So it's not like too confusing. Okay, so there's all the white pieces. Get all the grays too. Just so satisfying to see like them all be run down to their colors. Alright, like so. There we go, there we go. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I've talked about everything that's like relevant now. Okay, so we got that. I don't know why they... Okay, maybe... I probably shouldn't say it, but I don't know why they don't have these somewhat sorted whenever you open it, but yet again, they really don't sort anything when you open the bag for the first time, so it's not surprising. Alright, there. There we go. Okay, I think that's all sorted out now. Okay, now we just gotta build the same thing for 15 times. So yeah, definitely your chance now to add any other comments or Q&A within chat right now. Definitely is the time. Alright, we got that. Alright, there's one out of 15. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've not seen that yet either. Like, I feel like I have not just seen anything of the major things just because they haven't come to streaming yet. And I'm a streaming dude, I'm sorry. Streaming is just convenient to me. And it's just my preferred way of doing it, because whenever I go to a theater, I have to do like what I call a theatrical fast, where I don't eat or drink before going to the theater out of safety precaution, to make sure I don't have to go to the bathroom, so I can actually see everything and fairly criticize it if I do intend to criticize it. So we get that going. Yeah, I have heard the third one is good. Like it's James Gunn. Guardians of the Galaxy really hasn't been my favorite thing from Marvel. I remember watching the first film and thinking it was pretty cringe, which in my mind it really says I maybe should try and revisit it, just to be sure. Like, that generally are my feelings about it. I remember the second one not being that great. Like, I remember, like, not quite liking the first one that much, but I guess they could see, like, everything that was good about it. The second one, I'm just like, this definitely feels like a downgrade for some reason. Like, I remember seeing a tweet, like, saying, it was like a ranking of, like, well, how would you put in order of all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and there was this one tweet saying, everybody who's putting, everybody must be on something if they're putting 2 at the bottom. And it had, like, freaking 10,000 likes or something. And I'm just like, is 2 really that good? I don't remember it being that good. Like, yeah, it definitely was a good sequel, but I'm not sure if it was better than the first. I'm not saying something because I'm not really the biggest fan of the first one. Or just a fan of the Guardians in general, but I do generally have enjoyed them. My favorite interpretation of the Guardians actually came from the video game. The Guardians of the Galaxy video game, I think the one was it was 2021. That game made it to be my game of the year. And to be fair, that probably ended up being the case because it was the only really big game that I played during that year. Like, I really did not play many of the big names that were actually nominated for Game of the Year. So I feel like, at that point, it just won by default. But yet again, it still was a really great game. It really was my favorite interpretation of the Guardians, in all honesty. I'm just like, wow, I actually came to like this more than the MCU. There's a lot more heart and, like, time and just more interesting dynamics that stems from these characters. It's really interesting. So we get that going. Slowly but surely. That going. See, I think what's going to happen is that all these are going to be put on the chain, and it's going to be like a plate for us to build on. I think that's what's going on. I mean, it's what it looks like in the picture. But yeah, what other LEGO sets are you guys planning on doing? I obviously got mine, my fair share of it going on right now, but what are your plans? What are your plans intended to go towards any Lego sets if you intend to? Is it gonna be for like a play set or like a model set or just anything like unique? Just something of your completely of your own? Who knows? I'd really be interested in hearing it. Alright. Ah! No! Butterfingers. Plus I hurt my pinky at work, so that doesn't help either. Alright, so that we're really close now. Didn't feel like it took that long. Not as long as I thought it would, at least. Definitely a decent amount of time and patience. There we go, like so. Okay, 3 more. Yeah, and hopefully I have enough pieces for it all. Yeah, all the dogs are seriously just asleep around me. I'm just like, it's probably what I should have expected since I'm the only one home. They just want to feel comfort around somebody. Whether that be like my mom or my dad. Like, whenever they're not home, they just come down to me. Because I'm usually just the only one home because my brother and sister are always outside. Like, with their friends and whatnot. Alright. That done. That is done. Alright, last one. So we can get on to building whatever this contraption is. Yeah, I really feel like all this is going to be is for like the main contraption, and then everything that's left is going to be for the rest of the shell of the TV. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. So, it looks like we just put you on here. So is it just every other one? That's what it looks like. So every other slot, we put one in. Yeah, this is a really interesting technique. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything done like this before. Or maybe if it was like a fan concept that they like began to utilize. Because this definitely feels like something that like a very experienced and smart Lego fan would do to build something very creative. Oh yeah, did you hear that there's like some crazy people out there that are trying to build a minifig scale Death Star? I mean, no, not Death Star, a Star Destroyer. It's gonna be like 30 meters long to scale of minifigures. I'm just like, that's not happening. Like, it's seriously impossible. It's too big. Like, do you even have the pieces for it? It's not happening. It's just not happening, period. Like, where would you even keep something like that? Maybe like on the Lego museum lot, or like, I don't know. I'm just like, it wouldn't happen without Lego, like the actual company Lego's intervention. Alright, 16. Okay, this actually has 2 bags. Alright. So some more Lego ASMR. Hey, Cole Ryan 32, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you can make it. We just be chilling and building some Legos. Yeah, glad you can make it to the stream. Really interested to see how this contraption is gonna work when it's finished. Because it's really interesting of like how they built it. Like they literally have built like a plate to build on like shreds. It's really interesting. Okay, so it looks like we're just doing the same thing. Just making more. Nice to see your progress. Yeah, we made some pretty dang good progress. We just finished the controller at the start of the stream, and now we're working on the TV. I think we're now actually working on the diorama that's going to go inside. So yeah, we're definitely making progress. I'm not sure quite how much progress, but definitely progress. Alright, so I think we're just doing the same thing. And it looks like some of these are actually color-coded for some reason. Yeah, there's like color. Where is... Ah, right here. So you go... Where is it? There, yeah, yellow tile. So it looks like... Yeah, this is like the way to tell color, I guess? Oh, it might be to help mark the diorama when we start building it, because I'm pretty sure they treat it like an actual like Lego art piece or something. Okay. So, yeah, so this yellow one goes on the end. Like that. Just like so. Oh man, times 4. Oh boy. Starting to get repetitive again. You got any Q&A going on? Now it's time to do it. Ask me anything, like, come on. Anything like film or animated or anything like that. Now's a good time, because I'm just building the same thing over and over again. Okay, so just like that. There's one. Has my ice melted to give me enough water? Kinda. Just need to keep up. Just need to keep clutching my thirst, I guess. I guess that's that going. Alright. There we go. But yeah, Cole, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is very late into the night, so I very appreciate it. Well, unless there's like a time zone difference or something. Because you never know where if somebody like comes from from a different time zone. I've had people stop by these streams that come from way like across the world or something like that, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's like daytime where I'm at. I'm just like, what? Dang, am I really that interesting to watch? Favorite movie? Oh man, why? Yeah. That's too hard of a question. There's too many. That's too hard a question. Favorite movie? I can't even begin. There's just too many good ones that I love. The thing is, I'm not like an actual critic, or like generally based in the field of arts, so I generally don't know like what objectively is like my favorite movie because of like its artistic like potential, or because like if I were to pick a favorite movie, it would probably just because, oh yeah, I actually just generally like the movie. But at the same time, I'm just like, that's too hard a question, because I can't just pick one, you know? It's just too hard. Just too hard. Okay, so you go here. Alright, there's 4. Yeah, that's too hard a question. I've been asked that too many times, and I'm just like, I can never answer, because it just depends. It just really does just depend. Okay, and then this one goes here. Yeah, I'm guessing the color coding thing is also to tell where everything is on here, which really does help out a lot in the building process. Okay, so now we have one that's blue. It's doing the exact same process. This gonna look so freaking cool when it's finished. But yeah, ask me something else. That's too hard of a question. Or at least maybe be something more specific, you know what I mean? Okay, so then we get the blue tile ones. So there's 2 blue tiles for some reason. I am not sure why exactly there are 2 blue tiles. Or two color-coded ones that are blue. But yeah, I feel like I would need like a day. What about video game? Ooh. That's another tough list, but I definitely could narrow it down. God of War Ragnarok, those are ones that definitely up on the list. Doom Eternal, Persona 5 Royal, and maybe Majora's Mask or Mario Luigi Dream Team, just because those are the big 3DS games I grew up with. But yeah, that's in no sense of any general order, because I can never pick just one. Because I just do like a general rating thing for like my game of the year every time something like that happens. But yeah, that's definitely what the list looks like. Like again, that's not in any necessarily in any order. Those are just some of my favorite games of like ever. That would definitely be up there on the list. So that's a good one. Need for Speed games, is that like an actual game series, Need for Speed, or is it like Forza or the car games or GTA or anything like that? I'm not really big and into those games. Those just aren't my cup of tea, just because I'm really not a free roam guy. I cannot do free roam, and that's why I say Breath of the Wild is like one of the most overrated games ever made. Like, I don't know why. I tried Breath of the Wild, and I'm just like, how do you see, like, what is the appeal to this? I'm so lost. Like, yeah, you could do what you want, but at the same time, I actually want to feel like I'm making progress and actually, actually doing something meaningful. Like, I'm just like one of those people, So now we have 2 red color-coded sheets. I don't know why. I've been I'm just barely rubbing my feet together, and they feel really freaking dry. It's really just street racing and customizing cars. I'm a big car guy. You and Captain Cheerio would get along very freaking well. You and Captain Cheerio will get along very freaking well. Captain Cheerio is another big car guy. He has his own car, and he calls it his, and he literally has a name for it, and he just calls it his baby. So you and him would get along very freaking well. Like, he has a whole driving simulator controller, and just is really into like all the Forza type stuff. So yeah, you two would definitely get along. All right. Wait, I'm like the big action and story guy. That Daisy is my baby. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Captain Cheerio? Am I wrong? Like, please, let's be honest. I am not wrong. Let's be real. Its name is Daisy, like they're doing rabbits. Like, I knew that, but I wasn't sure if I had permission to share that information, okay? I wasn't sure. So yeah, he literally calls his car Daisy. So yeah, you two would definitely get along if you're like that obsessed with cars. Alright, so let me get that. So yeah, see, this is like being color-coded right now. I think it might be... oh my gosh, I just barely realized. I'm wearing a Mario shirt. How have I been streaming for like 2 hours now? I just barely realized I'm wearing a Mario shirt for building this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh hey buddy, did I wake you up? Did I interrupt your dream? Oh my gosh, you look so tired. Sorry buddy. Did I wake you up? I'm so sorry buddy. Yeah, he is just... You can tell he is exhausted. Sorry, buddy. It's so sorry. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Let's build them all. Why not? Well, yeah, that is like the whole thing with like Captain Cheerio and all that. Him and his cars and his driving simulators. Then there's like me, who's like really big into action and story and all the gameplay like nonsense like that. That's how I am. That's why I love games like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and Doom. It's just like go 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 go. But there's also like actually interesting story and characters when it comes to the... Like, for as confusing as Bayonetta is, it generally has like really good characters when it comes to its story. Like, I still have not looked exactly into the lore of everything in Bayonetta, but it is very expansive, and I feel like it doesn't quite make a lot of sense a lot of the time, but that's just typical when it comes to action games. They really just don't care. They just care about having a good time and just playing the game. Or just, like, caring about how it feels to play the game. But when they go in for, like, lore, they go in for lore. Like, Doom 2016 lore, woo! That is a rabbit hole. That is a really big rabbit hole. All that Doom 2016 lore, woo! That is a lot for a freaking game that's just basically just shoot the demon and die. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2 or 1? It's my other favorite game. Again, I tried it, and I just can't do free roam games. I just can't. Even though Red Dead Redemption 2, because that's the game that I played, the only reason I actually did play that game at all is because it was the game that came with my PS4. That is the only reason I had the game. That is the only reason I played the game. Just because it was my first game I actually got with my PS4, because I got it with the bundle, and it was a good deal. That was the only reason I really played the game. Outside of that, I really just did not like it. The story and characters just felt so slow. It felt like work to play. I really do not like it when games do that. It makes it feel like it's work to play. And yeah, overall, it was just really tedious to play at times. I was like, I'm not sure if I really would want to do this, you know? But hey, not every game can be for everybody, you know? But still, there still can be... Like, I eventually want to make a video, talk about, like, my problems with free roam games, and just see, like, what type of input that brings to light. Of, like, type of discussions of, like, how can we make free roam games more appealing to a more broad audience, because, like, there's, like, people talk about, like, Elden Ring and whatnot, and Dark Souls, and I'm just like, that's a very... It feels like it's a very niche audience of what it, actually could be. Okay, now we're actually getting into, like, artwork. Because look at all this. It's just panels and tiles and stuff. See, I have played it, but I think I never got past Chapter 2. Just because I'm just like, this feels like a slog to play. It feels like so much work. If the story was more investing, I feel like there would be that more of an incentive to play it, but again, the story really is just barely there, compared to, like, in contrast to, like, the gameplay. Okay, Alright, yeah, we're about to do a lot of repetition. This is a lot of tile work. Okay, So yeah, no, so yeah, some more Q&A. Might as well shoot me with it. Oh, did I wake you up too? I'm so sorry. I feel like I've just been torturing the dogs with my voice. I'm so sorry, you know you're trying to sleep. Well, I'm probably going to be asleep in 2 hours anyway, just because that's when I'm going to close the stream if it goes on for too long. I feel like we could get this done before midnight, though. And who knows, maybe somebody might be back before that, then. I definitely need to go get a drink after all this, though. Ever played on an Oculus? They are really cool. We have an Oculus, in fact. We have an Oculus. I have played on it. It is insanely fun. I actually got really invested in it because, well, at the time while I was going to college, I was a part of, like, a digital media program. And on the last day of the semester, my professor pulled out all these, like, Oculuses, not only to just have, like, a good time to send off the semester, but to also incentivize people to sign up for a class in designing VR games. And I was like, wow, that actually is really cool. So I always wanted to try an Oculus and see what it felt like, and that day it happened. And like, I was so like into it that my professor was just like, okay, Braxton, okay, you need to get off. You had like 3 turns, so like 3 run throughs, and you just need to get off. So, all right, so just like so. Except we're slowly building the panel work, so I feel like we're just gonna build one big Mario mosaic right now. You are really eager to get opened. Well, it's gonna be your turn next soon enough. All right, Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tile work. I feel like are we seriously just repeating this for the entire thing? Okay, now we just need to fill in the gaps, just like so. I do like how they're like intertwining the tile work like this into like the actual 8-bit work art. It's really cool. It's like it really helps with the aesthetic. Cause like that's just classic Mario, like the 8-bit kind of stuff. That's just how it is. All right, all right. It's gonna hurt my OCD when all these are just not completely straight. But what can I do? There's gonna be like a million of them. All right, so we got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just need one more. No, we need 2 more, actually. Okay, there. Well, yeah, I think we also, when we got our Oculus, we actually got Resident Evil 4 VR on it. I never got past the tutorial. I really need to go back and revisit that. Especially like Amcherio, he told me he played through it, and he's just like, you need to get into this. If you like actually enjoyed like any bit of Resident Evil 4 remake, you will actually enjoy Resident Evil VR. So I'm just like, I need to eventually go through it one day. I've just been so focused on other things, like actual real life stuff. All right, so just keep going on with the artwork. I do like how it's not just like, oh yeah, just completely go in this one section. It's actually just giving you portions so you can actually tell where some of the extra details are. Because I'm pretty sure this might be just like a gap or a pipe that's supposed to be on the artwork. So that definitely could be a factor. So it definitely helps make sense of it all. Alright. Let's see. So then... Oh, I actually went a bit ahead. Alright. I'm actually only supposed to build 2. Actually, no. You were supposed to go here. Alright. No, I was right. I was right with building extra things. But yeah, of course there was like Beat Saber. Beat Saber is like surprisingly addicting. Cat Material is a freaking god at it. He can do like expert plus mode and he makes it look like it's easy mode. I'm just like, how do you do it? And in my mind, and even like he tells me, and even in my mind, it's just time and practice. Just like everything else in life, it's just time, dedication, and practice. That's just how it goes. But Capture, I seriously do not know how you do it, or how you do go down to like go crazy like it with all your friends. Like that's just crazy. All right, so you go here, right? Yeah, like so. Yeah, I think we got a couple extra pieces. Oh, so I think somebody's home. If he's waiting at the door, somebody's home. Yep, somebody's at the door. Yep, he's gone. I didn't even notice it until he's gone. You stay with me. There's still the one little one I saw the dog. Hey, no! she freaking hit my mouse. Okay, yep, they're gone, which means I'm not the only one home anymore. Bye, doggos. Glad I could keep you company for a little bit. Well, not for a little bit, basically all night until everybody just was done with their stuff. Alright, so we got this going. It's really gonna hurt my OCD when all this is just not completely straight, but I'm just like, there's like a million different tiles. There's nothing you can really do. Alright, my guess is we're just gonna completely just start covering all this with tile. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Which means these are extra pieces. So I am just going to line all this up and cover it all with tile. So all these as well. Without a doubt, there's going to be extra of these, just because they're so small. I get a general basis of how this works now. So again, with how this is being like repetition stuff, hit me with the Q&A stuff, Jack. That was a great time. Alright, get that going. Like so. Probably just go slowly this way, because I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the ground. Like that. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, look at that. The art will still like bend slightly even after like all that. That's cool. That's going to be really cool to see in motion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just going to go like along this gondola, and it's gonna move like around in just one big circle. So we'll see how that ends up as like a final result. Let's get that figured out. All right. I have no idea why I'm freaking humming that. So this came out of my head. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, is there, like, any stuff that, like, you've been revisiting for, like, the sake of nostalgia? Because, like I said earlier, me and my brother have just been recently revisiting Lego Indiana Jones, and that was just the game of our childhood. Alright, I'm going to bed. It's 12 where I'm at. Oh, man. I don't blame you. That's the time that I'm going to bed, which is in 2 hours. So, thank you for stopping by, though. I really appreciate it. Not many people stop by the stream, so I appreciate every single person who does. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by and having a little conversation. See how yeah, hopefully we get through this in 2 hours, because I really want to get through this and not have to just stream it for just another hour and just call it a day. I really want this just to be like a whole thing, and then I could do something completely different for the next stream. Because I do have some ideas of what I could get back into for streaming. There's actually one thing in particular that I'm actually aesthetic. I can't even say it. Like ecstatic about getting into streaming, possibly streaming it. I mean, all right, Like that. It's so cool to actually see a lot of this actually come together. And actually see like, oh yeah, this is actually gonna look like a Mario level. It's gonna be really interesting to see the complete result. Alright, like so. Yeah, I can see the next page for the next bag, and it's gonna be a lot of tile work. And I'm just like, oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of smoothing everything out. So we're gonna see how it ends up. Yeah, without a doubt, there's probably gonna be some extra pieces. But oh man. Like, as tedious as, like, repetitive Lego is, like, when it comes to this, there's just something so soothing about it. Just, like, you can just get into a rhythm, you get into the zone, it's so relaxing. Like, just so stress-free, unless you're missing a piece. If you're missing a piece, then it gets, like, very less stress-free, you know what I mean? Okay, and just like that, we have the ground done. So there's the ground. Oh, well. And these are extra pieces, so we'll put you in the extra pieces bag. And these are not candy. It may look like candy, but it's not candy. Yeah, I'm not a toddler or anything. Yeah, it actually prints this out to show you, like, how the artwork is supposed to look from, like, the perspective of this. So that definitely helps. Alright, 18. I can tell my team is also going to be a part of the artwork, too. Alright, so, that. Just like so. Get all of it out. Oh, this is probably a fun question, keeping the topic of this. Chat, what is your favorite Mario game? What is, like, your favorite Mario game? It doesn't have to be, like, your first Mario game, your last Mario game. What is your favorite Mario game? It could be Mario Party, Mario Kart, or any other, like, Mario-related thing. For me, it would probably be maybe Mario Galaxy, or Mario Odyssey. To me, it's between those. That's because those are, like, equally fun. Alright, so we get to this. I'm guessing this could be for a pipe. So you go over here. Now there's going to be a lot of detail going into this. So be prepared for some artistry about to happen. Let me see. So 5 of these tiles. They probably just go to the top. Oh yeah, and then there's one gray one at the top. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be cool to see this whole piece of art come to be born. It's gonna be so satisfying. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely gonna help if I just collect all the pieces that I need for this step. Yeah, I'm gonna move you. Yeah, I'm gonna move you to there, so you're not quite as in the way. Just like that. Now maybe you're fine right there. All right. Let's see. And then need 3 1x1s for blue. I need a 1x1 plate. 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 4 2x2s. Feels like I'm about to sing a Christmas carol. 2 2x2s, 3 1x4s. Or like singing a theme song to a hardware store. Hey, that rhymed. I got bars, I guess. No, I really do not have bars. I really don't. I cannot rhyme for the life of me. Alright, so we get that. There we go. There we go. And then... yeah, after doing this, I definitely get the appeal of Lego art, but still, Lego art kind of sucks. Like, this is like an actual practical set. Lego art is just like, it's a bunch of studs put together. This actually, like, serves a practical purpose relating to a really unique set like this. So this is, like, my one exception, I guess you could say. Alright, so then you put you at the top. Oh, it looks like we're making steps. Is that what we're doing? So put you there. Put you there. Like so. You at the top. Then... wait. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, I did. Oops. Missed a... yeah, I missed a 1x1. Oops. Oh man, that almost took the whole thing off. So you go here. Yeah, let's get all these gray ones at the top first. So we have like a limit to work with. It's gonna be so satisfying to see all this come together. So then you go here. Yep, add a little extra stud to make that little step. It's upside down, but you can see that. Okay, and then might as well just add you here. Then you here. And it's just 2x2s all the way to the top. And same story here. I really can't wait to see how all this comes together, and also how it's going to be able to move, because this is going to be a moving piece of art. It's going to be so interesting. Alright, same story. So we get all the pieces we need collected. So like that. And then, like so. There. Yeah, this is what I'm doing just to make sure that I have all the pieces I need so I can just focus on the art piece. L pieces, these pieces are always fun to work with. These tile pieces, just to make sure that it's just smooth around corners and whatnot. So we need another one like that. Then 8 of these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That. Then 5 1x2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here's another question. If you have ever built like a Lego set, what was like the most tedious part of it, or what was the most tedious Lego set you ever built? Like, something about it was just really irritating or challenging. That you found, like, oh man, I really wouldn't want to do that again, but it was still, like, very worth it for, like, the result. What kind of... Is there any set like that that you're just like, ugh? I had a couple moments like that with Lego T-Rex. Lego Rexy for Jurassic Park. Other than that, I really haven't had too many struggles. Okay, maybe with the Titanic, but that was just because they didn't give me a piece that was supposed to be there. So that was just unfortunate. Alright, so we get... Ah! No! Put you there, and you there. Like so. Yeah, slowly but surely, we're just getting all this fleshed out. It's going to be so satisfying. It's honestly going to be satisfying to see how this just works this way back on the stream. So then we go... Probably work from the top to the bottom. So here... Like so. There we go. Alright. And then... need to add another one of these at the bottom, but it's blue, which means it's probably going to have to blend in somehow. There's a dog hair in there. I hate when dog hair like gets into that kind of stuff. Alright, there we go. Then you go here. Okay, then we're definitely building platforms. Why else would those, like, brown pieces be in the air? Like, right there, why would those brown pieces be in the air? But it definitely looks like we're building a Mario level, which is really satisfying. Alright, and then... you do the same thing. Collect all these pieces. Yeah, I'm just gonna put you here. Actually, with like that, you're kind of off camera. Yeah, just like right there. That'll be fine. That's a good spot. Just kind of out of the way for now. Okay, so like that. And then here. Yeah, actually. No, we can still finish this before midnight, or it'll be really close to midnight that I probably won't even care. So there, and that, like so. 3 1x1s for blue. 1x1 plate. 10 of these 1x2s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 2 L pieces. One of them actually somehow got stuck in my ring. That felt really freaking weird, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so 2 L pieces, and then 3 2x2s. It's also really satisfying how you can tell all the lines just line up for, like, the things that, like, shape the chain. That actually is really satisfying. Wow, actually, that's actually coming together really well. That's gonna be so satisfying when it's put together. Okay, so... you go down at the bottom, like so, and then, oh yeah, we need to put the gray pieces up at the top first. Really should just default to that, just get all the gray stuff up there, just so that there's like a limit that we can work with. That, like so, alright. So just all this on one single tile, but then there's these ones that are on like the two stud ones. Really satisfying. So then this goes at the bottom. This definitely looks like it's either a bush or something. I'm pretty sure it might just be a bush, and I'm just gonna go crazy over it. Get a U, then an L piece. So it looks like we're starting to build another platform. Like that and that. So, And then, yeah, we're building another platform. I can tell. Alright. Just like so. Wonder what these studs are going to be for. I think, well, this one is obviously going to have something on it. Like that lone stud. Like something attached to it. These ones I think are just for aesthetic purposes. These ones might serve a purpose. I'm not too sure what that purpose is. Okay, so then... Oh, we need the light green ones. Okay, so these ones. So 3 of those. 1 of that. Then 2 1x2s with gray. Like, I feel like this whole, intellectual dialogue that I'm having with myself is just telling me how much of a Lego nerd I am. Just because I know these pieces. I know the names of these pieces like an actual, Lego professional or something. And I am not a Lego professional because I can't do crap without instructions. I ain't no master builder. Oh yeah, can we talk about how the Lego movie is actually about to turn 10 years old? That's gonna be crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, how is that freaking movie turning 10 years old? I genuinely feel old now. Now that the Lego movie, one of my favorite, one of the favorite films of my childhood, is gonna be turning a decade. Like, that is gonna be so freaking crazy. But yeah, that's such a good film. It's such a, one of those movies that was ahead of its time. Alright, get that. Okay. My dogs have been leaving, piles of dog hair everywhere, and my fan is moving it around, and I think every time they move, I think it's a bug. So I don't know why. That just keeps happening. Alright, so we're just gonna keep building to the sky. Get that. There we go. There we go. Alright. Like so. Yeah, we're definitely building, a whole path for platforms right here. So then we need an L piece. Yeah, I really should not be sitting like this. My thigh is actually kind of starting to act up. I'll be fine. I can smile through the pain, I suppose. There we are. Like so. Okay, and then, let's see. There we are. There we go. I feel like I've just run out of things to say, so feel free to butt in anytime you want, chat. Because we can talk about just about anything. Anything. It could be the most random thing in the world, and I'll probably find a way to make a conversation about it. So you go here, here. Yeah, these blue studs are definitely going to be, holding something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but it definitely is going to be something. Okay, and then... just like that. Put in a blue one to fill in the gap. That is always so satisfying. Then another L piece. Then we're kind of going to make a whole L-shaped piece of art up here. Like so. And look at that. I think we just made a little cloud up there. Look at that. That actually looks like a legit Mario level. From a distance. Holy cow. That actually looks really freaking satisfying. Yeah, yeah, look at this. This actually looks like... that actually looks legit. That looks freaking cool. This is actually, really freaking satisfying. Okay. Now, need this and this. Just collecting all the pieces I need. Like so. And then, right there. Ah! Butterfingers. Lego Builder's worst nightmare. Butterfingers, and you just lose a piece by accident. So unfortunate. Okay, and then, so 4 there. L tile. 1x4 here. Okay, and then we're just gonna make some more steps. Like so. There we are. So, got a 1x1 here. Then 2. Oh wait, need to finish off the cloud. The classic cloud shape. It's seriously just a Tetris piece. I'll probably just do a close-up afterward. And it'll literally just look like a Tetris piece. Well, almost everything in here looks like a Tetris piece just because everything is 8-bit. Gonna do that. Like so. Oh, that's what these studs are for. They're for adding little details. I see. Alright. Oh, so we're actually... Oh, wow, we're actually adding stuff to, like, these brown ones. But yeah, here's, like, the whole thing. So that's, the cloud actually looks like a Tetris piece now. Alright, let's see, dude. So, I'm guessing this is an old mushroom? Like an old style mushroom? Yeah, it's a mushroom. Angle that properly. Okay, I'm just gonna assume we need all of these pieces. Okay, and then what else? So we just need to smooth all this out? I'm guessing? Oh, dang it. I put in the wrong tile pieces in here. Okay, there we go. So you do that. Yeah, I put in the wrong tile pieces. Dang it. It's supposed to match the color. That. No, not like that. Like so. There we go. I knew it. I'm just like, I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, this is literally just like a tile piece. Like a wedge tile piece that has like a Goomba print on it. And it's the same thing for the mushroom. I'll have to do a close-up afterward. Well, it's very clever how they put that on a Lego piece like that, and it works extremely well. So I'm guessing this is a Koopa. A Koopa Troopa. Well, Troopas are the ones that have the wings. And this one clearly does not have wings. He needs a brick beneath him to stand. Alright, just like that. There we go. I do like how, so this just marks the second dimension. So this just marks where all this stuff is going to go, but they kept the stud so it's not completely smooth. Just to show, yeah, oh yeah, this is like the ground that you can still interact with. That's like above base level. I think above the death plane, actually. So, makes sense. I'll do all this for these steps, layer by layer by layer. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I ironically, I haven't even seen the Mario movie yet. The Illumination one? I have not seen that yet. Like, I feel like I really need to now. After like building this set, and now being this invested into Mario, I'm just like, okay, now I feel like I'm obliged to. I'm just entitled to now. Alright, so we get that going right there. Just making sure everything is aligned how it's supposed to. Like so. Then we got a coin. A very well printed coin on a 1x1 tile stud. Not sure how well that shows up on camera. So there we go. That. Like that. There we go. Okay, then we just need to still figure this out. Like that. And then. Right there. There. I think. Is that everything? Oh, I put it in the wrong tile piece. Oops. That's why we have this tool, everybody. This tool is seriously, like, it seriously fell from heaven to save us. Come on. Come on. Come on, work with me. Come on. Come on. Come on, work with me. Come on. I think I actually ruined my tile for how... I think I actually ruined my tool for trying to get this piece apart. Come on. There we go, finally. So you go there. Then... wait. You... oh. You are supposed to go here. There we go. So we got a coin there. Just make sure I have everything. And it looks like it. I do. And just like that, we have like half a Mario level. And that is gorgeous. Look at that. That looks like it was ripped straight off the screen. Literally. Like we're gonna put it on the screen, literally. Alright, so these are all extra pieces. I'm not surprised there's a lot of extra pieces for this, because it feels like it's very easy to lose these pieces for the diorama. Alright, like that. And then 19 just looks, yeah, 19 is literally just is the other half. So pretty much just the same story. Move over here so I can have room to work with. Alright, get all the tile work out of there. Yeah, I really hope that we're able to get this done before midnight so I can actually get some decent sleep. Because over time, it does a number for you. So yeah. So we'll definitely see how far we get. Alright. So, bag 19. Okay, pretty much the same story. We're just gonna gather all the pieces we need from over here. Or maybe I should scoot this back and actually see what I'm building on camera. Probably would be a good idea. Or else what's the point of the stream? Alright, so we got you. I'm pretty sure these gray pieces are going to be for the top. Like that. And if you actually excuse me, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back, chat. Don't worry anywhere. I just gotta use the restroom. And I'm back. I told you it'd be really quick. Alright. So, let's see. That's like so. There we go. Just keeping count of everything. There we go. We need 10 of these 1x2s? Dang. Well, looks like we actually have a lot of them. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Then need 1 L piece like that. Then 3 2x3s. I'm getting so mixed up with numbers. Yeesh. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. It's probably just because I'm tired. Okay, so get these taken care of at the top first. Yeah, I definitely get the appeal of Lego art now. Just seeing how it all comes together. But at the same time, I'm not doing that. Those aren't really Lego sets. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, the Lego world map, that's not the biggest set. It's not. It's just not. It's not. You cannot argue me with that. It's just not. It's not. It's not. Alright. And you're talking to somebody who owns the one of the actual biggest sets out there. So then this goes here. There we go. Like so. Make sure everything is going aligned. I like how they do keep it consistent with like lines. Cause they could like have like shift this a little bit, but they ensure that it still looks like it's a very, very promptuous grid, I should say. So we get this last piece here, like so. Then we just gotta finish that, and look at that. It is all coming together. This is actually, you could honestly make this a set and people would buy it. Like, just put this on a set and people would buy it. It'd be so satisfying. Like, it's just easy money right there. Nintendo and Lego. Yeah, you see these business strategies that are, like, in my head? Just make this a set and you would make bank. People would eat it up. I mean, I would eat it up, so obviously it would work. And and this is somebody who spent, like, more than half of a grand for a Lego set for my Titanic. I obviously can't show it on camera because it's so big and is quite a hassle to move around. So, okay, we get that one by one. Just sort everything out for everything I need, so I don't have to go, like, basically dumpster diving through all the piles. Okay, and then let's see, where are the 1x1s there? In here? Why are they in this pile? Why are they not in this pile, I should say? This is like the one that has all the 1x1s. That's weird. Okay, then 1x1 plate. Is it in here? Yep, right there. Okay, then 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So satisfying, kind of like that. Then 8 2x2s. Dang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And I think that's all we need. So let's get to this. Yeah, it's this side. Okay. Got a bit lost. So you go here. 1x1. Yeah, have any of you ever played the original, like, the OG Super, like, NES Mario? Because I think I have my friend's house, because, like I keep saying, my friend is the one that had the NES in our neighborhood, like, the old NES for, like, collection and nostalgia purposes. So that was the only opportunity that we had. So yeah, I played it on that, and yeah, it definitely felt like it was a retro big thing. Like, really retro. Alright, so like so. There we go. It's just like so satisfying. Like, I feel like Kronk right now, that one meme, but just like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. Like, it's just so satisfying just to see all this be born, like, so satisfyingly. Like, what is it like with all of us being like into like the satisfying stuff and like abusing that? Like, think about that. Like, why are we so obsessed with stuff that just give us that feeling in our mind, just like, wow, that is just really like soothing or whatnot. Like, where's that come from? There's like that. There's gotta be like a psychology or like a actual scientific study that looks into that. There's gotta be something about that. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes that much of a phenomenon that we're just like, we need somebody to look into this. You know? Because this is how science is these days. You think of something that's like interesting, and you just gotta think about it and think of a study, and eventually you never know what you might find. Okay, we're already putting this together? We're already putting the ground together? Weird. Is it because there's no other ground that way? I have no idea why. Putting this together. What to do? Alright. Ah. This is starting to hurt. Like, yeah, that's been a big concern of mine. I might be getting carpal tunnel just because, one, I've been doing stuff like this all my life, and two, I'm a gamer and I work on my computer all the time, so there is always that possibility, because it does sometimes happen in this hand too. But also, just like in general, it could just be nothing, and my hands are just getting sore. Like, I have brought it up to like my doctor or whatnot, and they're just like, it's fine, it's fine. If it doesn't like actually like break your wrist, it's fine. Now, when it actually starts to hurt and like actually hinders your ability to use your hand, that's when it starts to get concerning. I'm just like, I still have control of my hand. It just hurts sometimes. Alright, so need 9 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like so. Then 2 L pieces. I see the numbers slowly dwindling. That's like a hard phrase to freaking say. It's like slowly dwindling or something. Like, try to say that 10 times fast. Slowly do it. I can't even do it. Trying to do it twice as fast. So, okay. So this goes this way. Yeah, like so. I think we're building another bush. And it's not like the type of bush that's like running for office. We're just like an actual bush or brush. Like so. There we go. Yeah, I really don't like getting into politics. I try to keep that stuff out. Like, for jokes like that, like the one I just made, yeah, that's the kind of stuff like I bring up. But actual politics, I try to keep out of everything. It's because it's just such a muddy field. I really don't like to bring it up because it just always leads to disagreement, and it just always leads to arguments, and just really just leads to not good things. Like, look at the state of the world, and say, like, oh yeah, politics is, like, something actually safe to talk about. It really does not feel like it. It really just does not. Okay, there we go. Put this last 1x2. I'm guessing we just gotta add all this at the top. Finish this little slice off. I'm guessing we have just 1 or 2 more pages left to fill all this out, but look at that! Look at that! This literally looks like 3D art! That is beautiful! That is amazing! That is actually freaking cool. Like, holy cow, that is actually sick. Okay, yeah, last pages. Yep, I think that's it, and then we are done. Then we move on to, like, the last few bags, I think. Oh, then we put it onto that thing, okay. Except the last 2 things we need to add. Alright, so we need this. one 1x1 gray tile, then two 1x2s, a cloud piece, that's why I'm just going to call it since it's the white one. Okay, and then so 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. Oh yeah, here's another topic, Stranger Things. I brought this up many times. Stranger Things has lost its edge. I will forever be of the opinion that Stranger Things should have ended at the second season. Like, the second season felt like, yeah, they were able to progress characters more in a way that they wanted to. But at the same time, it felt very conclusive to their characters. Okay, I probably grabbed more than I needed to because I've just been talking. But yeah, season 2 to me is where the show should have ended. It just felt conclusive and very fitting. Like, oh yeah, sure, there was the mind flare out there, but at the same time, it couldn't do anything. It was defeated, but there was always that, like, it was separated and it didn't actually affect anything. I'm just like, that could have been where everything ended, and it would have been satisfying. Now, Stranger Things is just so entangled into the Netflix brand that there's like, well, we cannot let this die. We just refuse to let this die, period. Because it's, like, the reason we still exist. Because we really do not have that respectable rep when it comes to streaming as a business, and streaming both as a business and as an art. I mean, yeah, they're definitely doing some business things that, like, encourage more money, but at the same time, they're not really doing a lot of things respectful towards, like, the art of filmmaking. So it is kind of just like just a triple threat, I guess. Or double threats. How many times he counted? I don't know. I'm just lost in my brain right now, so you go there. More cloud pieces. Yep, we're just going to be making another cloud. Just another Tetris-shaped cloud, I should say. So get that, and then need these two. I think we're just doing all the last major pieces, and then we're just going to add all the final details. 12? I'm just going to say it's all these. It's just 12 1x2s? Dang, that is quite a lot. These. Something in my eye again. It might just be my eyelash. Alright. So get all that. And now, so we put these at the top. And that is the top row finished. The whole gray one that I'm pretty sure might be covered up when we get the whole mechanism figured out. So this goes down 1x2, then a white, the white one first, and then that. We'll put this here, just because it's always in the shape of a Tetris piece. Add all these all the way down, like so. There we go. Then we add this to here. This might end up being like a pipe, I think. I think that's what these pieces look like. Oh yeah, it's absolutely going to be a pipe. So we get a 1x2 here. Then two 1x2s. Then additional ones here. Then the L piece. It's always satisfying when two L pieces come together, like this. Like L pieces. So this right here is an L piece, and this right here is an L piece. It's so satisfying when they come together like that, and it actually works. So then we get another small piece here. Come on. There we go. There. I guess we just keep adding these until we reach the top. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I thought I was like off by like one stud, but nope. I was just overthinking it. Let's get all that done. Now I think we just need to add all the extra details. So it needs 3 of the Goomba pieces. So 3 Goomba pieces. 7 tile pieces, so 4, 5, 6, 7, right there. 2 question blocks. Oh yeah, okay, actually I miscounted. There we go, that's 7, 2 question blocks. The pipe pieces. Yeah, wow, look at that. That looks like an actual legit pipe. I'm not sure if I'm really well, but the pixel art on that is actually amazing. Why can't everything be printed? Just have everything be printed. We hate stickers. We just hate stickers with a passion, Lego. Please just make everything printed. It probably costs more money, but it's just a lot more convenient. Okay, we get 1 star piece. Then, yeah, there's another Koopa. So the Koopa goes here. all these tile pieces go here for the bush. Get that dog hair out of here. A Goomba goes here, like that. So Koopa goes there. So then this goes underneath. I really just need to blow away all this, all this extra dog hair. So just like so. There we go. And then just add all the rest of the tile work. And then question block here. Question block here. Oh, put it in the wrong way. Like that. Then there's two Goombas here. Like so. There we go. Then another lone brick here. And here. Just fill in all the rest ones with that. And then just like this. Here's the pipe. Oh, there we go. Just put it in backwards. And that lines up pretty well for the pipe art. I'm not sure how well it will show on camera, but I think that is it. Get all the details right. Yep, so these are all just extra pieces. I mean, I'm just assuming anyway. Yep, alright. So, yep. Yep, these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all just extra pieces, so we'll put these in the bag. So, yep, and then we just need to go back a couple pages to figure out this whole process. Alright. So, we flip this over. Just like that. Get this here. Like so. I'm pretty sure. No, wait. I almost did it backwards. Okay, so this needs to face up like that. That could have been bad. So then I guess these just connect, right? I think I might be one off. Think. Let's see. Like so. There we go. And look at that. It actually like moves. Like I'm pretty sure it'll probably just move a lot smoother when I get it figured out. Okay, now we bring the shell that is the TV back in here. And then so it just needs to fit into the center. Like so. Like right there? No. Like right there. Like there. Aha! There we go. So that means, yup, this spins! So now this actually works. Look at this. This actually looks sick. Like, of course the TV is going to hide this, but imagine, like, this is just going to be moving smoothly on the camera. That is actually so satisfying. And it works pretty smooth. Like, that is pretty dang smooth. For, like, how brickish it is, that is very smooth. Alright, so we'll leave you here. Bag 20. We're nearing a home stretch. I mean, we basically are in a home stretch. About to finish this. And we're about to finish my birthday present. Because this is my birthday present. Alright, so we get this sorted here. Okay, looks like we're making... Okay, we're making the panel that covers this, and... I'm not sure what that piece is, honestly. So we get this in another little pile. Yeah, we got an hour left. We should be able to finish this easy. And then here, so this is all that's, so this is pretty much close to finishing my birthday present. So yeah, thank you again for the happy birthday wishes on Monday, of when it was like actually like officially my birthday. Alright, now get back here. I want the fan to blow away all the garbage everywhere. Okay, so we're building whatever the second thing is that I'm not quite too sure what that is. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so that with the canned 2x4s. Yeah, have you ever this is probably another fun question. Have any of you ever had a TV like this that had like the magnet in the back and like just a really blocky and just not very clean screen, is it? Have any of you ever had a TV like that, or were you always, or you were always just, oh yeah, we always had like the flat screen because we were like rich or like the 1%. Not me. This is all that we had at the time. So yeah, it definitely takes me back to see a TV shape like this. So it definitely takes me back. So you go halfway through here, Oh man, yeah, I definitely should not be sitting like this, but it's what's comfortable. But at the same time, it's not comfortable. Okay, where are the pieces I need? There you are. Trying to hide from me. That's always the worst when like pieces hide from you, and you're just constantly searching for them, and then once it's like you're about to like give up and just be like, oh man, I'm just about to sort everything, you just instantly find it, and you're just like, oh yeah, there it is. Just always the worst thing. Okay, these go on the end, like so. And then blue pieces. Okay. Oh yeah, what is your most vivid gaming memory? It doesn't have to be limited to Mario. What is like one of your favorite memories when it comes to the world of gaming? It could be like how, because you played a certain game and it just changed your life, or it could have been just, oh yeah, I played this game with my friend and it just meant a lot to me because we're just like good friends. What's like a memory like that? One memory that I always will have forever is one with me and Captain Cheerio. Back before we had this channel, we had a different channel, and it was all about Halo speedrunning. And that was the big thing we did. Okay, so here's the piece that goes with like the Mario figure that I do not have because I'm not freaking falling into like that game of like just playset nonsense, so I'm not falling for that. Okay, so this goes here. So then we got a 2x6 with a 2x4 brick. So this goes on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not too sure where exactly this is supposed to go. I guess we'll see. So then we get all of these, like so. Yeah, this is a very interesting structure right here. Ah, yep, there it is. Ah, there's the pain. So there's a 2x2 brick with 2 stubs on the side. Then there's this wedge piece, like this. It's a 2x2 plate, but with a edge piece on the side. We put it on like that, and that is always just a weird structure. But it's very creative and allows for many different techniques to be used, and how, like, just creating different heights for things or just different angles for stuff. It's always very creative on how the actual LEGO team uses this technique specifically. It's always really unique. Alright, so we put you here, I think, and then you along here. I think it's just so that these pegs right here could have like a very specific height for something that I'm not too sure what exactly that is. Oh, that's what it is. It's to fill in this gap. This big old gap in the middle. It's just to fill that in. Okay, so I think it's right here. Yep. And just like that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually genius. I tried to spin it the other way. So there's actually only one way you can spin this. How do they do that? How do they do that? I'm actually curious. How do they do that? Must be something with like the gears that we did earlier. That is actually really cool. So there's actually only one way you can spin this. Like, I'm trying really hard. I'm not going to do it super hard or else it'll break, but yeah, there seriously is only one way you can spin this. They actually designed it so there's only that aspect to it. That's actually genius. I actually wish I paid attention to that because I had no idea that's how it would actually turn out. So we get these 4 1x6 tiles, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's obviously going to be like a cover on this because these tiles, the one that are like 1x4s with only 2 studs, they are very short, very sensitive things to like easily take off. Wayla? Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but welcome to the stream. So glad you could glad you could make it. All right, so we just put all this. I'm guessing this is gonna make sure everything just stays in place. Right here. Make sure everything doesn't get too crazy, like so. Right here as well. See, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a loose cover for this because of all these loose studs and tile spaces. Because it just makes sure that if you want to easily be able to access something. What are you building right now? The Lego NES. So we already built the NES, but we're building the TV system right now that actually moves. And actually, it's like a Mario level, and that is actually amazing. Look at that. That is actually beautiful. Just how all that comes together. That is actually like, just so beautiful. Mwah. Just mwah. It's Lego. I'll forever say, Lego is art. Like straight up, Lego is art. Like there is like a mindset and just like feats of engineering and ingenuity that goes into creating this kind of stuff. Like, and it's just artistry, and just some sets are just straight up like, yeah, we just made this just because it's art, and it's just Lego art, and it's just beautiful like that. It's always satisfying to see that kind of stuff. All right, so you go here. So I think we're building the frame because it looks like, yeah, we're building the frame. It's about the same length as the TV screen. Yeah, we're building the frame that's about to go around everything. Yeah, we can easily get this done before midnight. So yeah, as soon as I finish this, I'm probably gonna call a stream and go to bed because, like I said, I want some sleep and just some time to myself, I guess. So we get this here, smooth it out. Like everybody's gotta take a break, you know. Everybody needs a break. So get this along the edge. See, I'm guessing, yeah, this is the screen. This is gonna be the cover. Build the edge pieces, so we're getting the classic like rounded edge thing like from every TV of this era. What made the TVs of this era so iconic. Okay, so it goes here, like so, and then okay, so yeah, this is a very common thing. These are gonna go underneath this for like the sake of structure and make sure everything stays together. You see this technique all the time in Lego to make sure that things just stick together, but they also have structure because making it thick like that on a big plate like this, it makes it very solid. I see this all the time in big collector sets. Okay, so you actually go here, like so. There we go. I'm guessing it's gonna be okay. Actually, not the same thing on the other side. So you actually go here, like that. So yeah, see how it's just these are just randomly put. These are just put underneath here. It's to make sure this thing is actually solid and it doesn't fall apart so easily. So this goes here. Okay, then get all these tiles figured out. So yep, we're actually building the framework of the TV right now, of what at least the screen that's going to cover all of this. So then we get these rounded edges. All right. Maybe scoot this back so I get a bit more room to work with. You just gotta make sure you have your space, you know? Actually, I'm gonna scoot you just slightly off a bit off camera. Just so I can have... Yeah, this will work better. Have all this. So we can scoot this forward, and then I can have this all this space. That's good. So I think I took care of this, right? Yep, I did. So I move on, and we're building another section of it. Yeah, this is gonna be like the most retro thing in my collection. This is gonna straight up look like, oh wow, that's just straight up an homage to like the 80s era of gaming. And to me, that's like the cool thing about it. Like, that's like a part of thing that I always say, like, oh yeah, you should invest in a set that just is really appealing to you on many different occasions. Like, one, personally, I love video games. This is Mario, this is NES, and this is really appealing. And two, it looks interesting to build. And you could tell, this is very interesting to build with how it has to do with its mechanism of making the screen work. And three, it's just a cool piece of art because it's an homage to a cool piece of history and in the world of gaming nonetheless. Like the NES was really what revolutionized the game, like how games were played, because it could bring like an arcade experience to your home, and just always that. Like there always will be like things like the Atari. There were things at the time like the Atari, but the NES is what really popularized it and got Nintendo off their feet. You know what I mean? So we get this here. Okay, and then we get this with all these brown pieces. Well, not all of them, just some of the major ones. Then a 1x4 here. Okay, then we need another 2x6. So here. So something must... So, yeah, this has holes in it. So something moving might go here. Just because that's always a sign when it comes to that piece. There's always something at play when there's this, like, 2x6 with holes in it. There's always something at play. There always is. Alright, so we get that. Okay, now we build the framework on this side so it doesn't constantly fall apart. So then we need this with another 2x6. 1x4 here. So we put that together here. Then put this, yeah, along here, I think? No, here. Then a 2x6 goes to the top. And I think this just goes along the edge. Yep, like so. Okay, then we're just making the really cool, smooth wings. We're gonna have to build twice. So these go on here, I think. Oh, they just cover the whole thing. Okay, so then, like so. And there we go. There we go. I feel like this is your sign that, like, you know that I'm running out of things to say. I'm just like, oh yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Just on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. That just knows that I'm just rambling. I'm just hoping something gets brought up in my head. But yeah, I really do like these pieces. The ones that are like wings. It's very, I think, yeah, they used it a lot on my Ecto 1. And it just really helps a lot with like the curves and just making things like... Actually, they used it a lot on the Titanic, which actually is very genius because it helped really build the accurate depiction of the hull when it comes to like how it's shaped with Lego bricks. So I get that here. Building just structure, so it's actually remains solid. And then we get these tile pieces right here, actually. I must have mixed these piles somehow. To a degree, I mean. Not completely, but... So we get... So you go here. Like that. There we go. That definitely is starting to look like the front of an old school TV. Yeah, it's definitely starting to look beautiful. So another printed piece. Why isn't everything in this set printed? Please, Lego and Nintendo, please just give us everything printed, please. It will pay like the extra of like $2 to have everything be printed, or $10, or how much it freaking costs, because you never know how much sensitive brick pieces is these days when it comes to like printed stuff. Yeah, another printed piece. UFF, VHF, on and off. I have no idea what that is because I am just a zoomer. So then there's another printed piece right here. Channel. Oh, like this is probably like the channel thing that was like on the TV. So this goes up here. Yeah, up here in the corner. And then here. Final two long gray plates. On top of these last four 1x3s. There we go. There we go. It's slowly coming together, and I'm actually excited to see how this turns out. It's gonna be so freaking cool. Alright. So, oh yeah. Yeah, these are always cool. I always like to see how they use these ones. There's plates that straight up just are missing an element to them. I always love to see how these are used. And it's going in the center of that red plate that I said that has a hole in it. So there is definitely something going here. There definitely is something going here. So then we need the L pieces along here, I guess. Alright. Like so. Okay, I think that's all of it, right? I think so, so we can move on. Oh wow, they give you like a whole depiction, like 1-to-1 on like every detail. Just to make sure it's accurate. Oh wow, look at that! That's actually printed. That's like, I think that's brightness and other TV stuff on it. I'm not too sure. I'm probably just gonna ask my parents and just be like, oh yeah! That was like a thing on every TV. I'm just gonna feel stupid and uncultured. So then, these go here. Just following every single detail down to a E when it comes to this. Like that. And then this. So then this printed piece goes this way. Like so. And these pieces are always interesting. These pieces themselves offer a lot of creativity. 2x3 but with only 2 studs on it. This always offers a lot of creativity just because it allows to like shift angles and whatnot, and just allows for a lot of other creative things. Okay, I think that's it. So then this all goes around here. So yeah, there's definitely something going here. If they're like emphasizing that. So there we go. And then these two pieces go here and here. And then I guess another things. Oh, these must be buttons or like dials that were like on every TV back in the day. Like so. Okay, then just all of these slopes to cover everything else. There we go. Yep, it's really starting to look like that old school classic TV shape. It's starting to look very beautiful. Alright, one by one by one by one by one by one by one. That's how every Lego set is nowadays is. Okay, then flip this over. So you go here and here. These pieces are always just like for the sake of security. Okay, and then. Okay, I'm going to do a quick run back because I just want to make sure that this is not an extra piece. So I'm just going to go back real quick and make sure this is not an extra piece from the last step or from anything else that I missed, possibly. Because it shouldn't be. Yeah, I think it's just an extra piece because there's just already these ones. So I think that means we're done. And this is the last bag. So we are officially like close to the end right now. Surprisingly, I don't think we're done with this. Even though it looks pretty dang done. So I'm not sure how else that's going to turn out. So put you with the extra pieces. Alright. Bag 21. The irony that this is my birthday present. And the last bag number is my age that I get this. The irony of this. I feel like this was destined to happen. Like, what are the chances of that? Alright, so we get that. All the pieces are officially out. Alright, come on now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was worried that we were going to get this done before midnight, but we absolutely can. Alright, there we go. That's official. And that is officially the last piece of plastic bag that we have. And this is the final step. So let's begin. Alright. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is like a very accurate 8-bit Mario. That is actually wonderful. That is beautiful. Oh man. This is like this might be like my favorite piece from the set. Just for like the aesthetic alone. That is very well designed. So I'll put you off the side to make sure you don't get scratched or anything. Because I am one of those people that I will notice when a piece is scratched or something like that. I will be that one person. So you need an additional thing right here. Okay, like that, and then this. So this is another. So there's also another reason why these are here. There's something going on behind it. I have no idea what it is, but what the heck is this? I've never seen a piece like this. I didn't know these even existed. What the heck? So this goes through here? Yeah, I have no idea what this is for. So just put this all the way through, like that. And then... Okay, and then a gear. I have worked with this kind of gear before. Where is it? Is it buried beneath everything? Come on, where are you? There you are. I have worked with gears like this before. The ones that we saw before, I did not work with. The ones that are strict with like their axles, I've never worked with those ones, but I have worked with these ones before. So we got this, and then another axle thing. Like that. Oh wait, no. This goes on first, then the gear. I don't know why. I feel like I did everything backwards. Okay, and then... So this goes... Where? Oh, where the hole is. So like that? Okay, like that? I think so. I think that's how it works. Oh crap. Ah. Fix that. Ah. I am not entirely sure if I am doing this right, but... Okay, and then we get this with a printed piece. Oh yeah, this is a dial piece. The dial decal. So you got that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I might have an idea what this is for. Just like all the other old TVs, this makes a sound when you turn it. Without a doubt, that's probably going to be ruined the more you do it, but nonetheless, that is a very, very cool detail. Like, they didn't have to do that, but that's so cool. Here, actually, I haven't... So there's like this blue piece behind it, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to line up with the dial. So I just did that, so now it's more accurate. But that is such a cool touch. They didn't need to do that, but they did. And that's what makes me appreciate sets like this. There's so much love and care when there's stuff like that put into this. And then we're actually adding just extra stuff for the buttons. I think that's what this is. There, add another thing here. Alright, there. So yeah, I'm guessing these are either buttons or dials for other options or other settings on it. Here's a close-up of it and its logos. And yeah, from the back. That's still so cool. I can't believe they did that. That's cool. That is cool. This is such a cool set. Okay, it looks like we can set this off to the side, and we're about to work on something else. Oh, we're about to put Mario in here. Okay, so this yellow piece. So I have never seen pieces like this before. I don't know if they're specific to this set, but I just have never seen them before. So it's definitely unique that I get to use it. It's right here. So then a ball joint peg puts this together. Then here, and another peg right there. And then Mario goes on behind it, I assume, just like that. I'm guessing you're supposed to keep him parallel with the pole. And then you put him here, like that. And then we also need to put this on to lock it to make sure it doesn't come out. So now I think he will actually move with it. Look at that! Yo! That's so cool! That's actually sick! Dude, this is literally a game brought to life with Lego. Dude, this is so cool. Like, look at that. That is so cool! Dude! Dude, it literally looks like it just popped off the screen! That is actually amazing. That is incredible. That is actually amazing. That is so cool! And the fact that it all works... Okay, so now we can officially put this on to complete the look. So, like that, I think. Right here. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. And there we have, like, the official look of how it feels like play Mario on an old school television. Oh, what? Wait, why are you stuck? Why are you not moving? Does something get stuck? Oh, Mario got stuck. That's what happened. Oops. Okay, so it seems like this sometimes doesn't work, but I think that's fine. Okay, what might help is if I maybe loosen it. Maybe like that. Let's try that. Maybe that helps. Or not. Yeah, this just needs to stay loose. But I think it's fine. I can deal with it off camera. That still is sick nonetheless. That still is so amazing. Okay, okay, now we're building... I have no idea what this actually is. But we need a lot of these black studs, holy cow. So once again, if you got... This is another repetitive thing, so if you got any Q&A or anything for me right now, or anything in general for me right now, now is a good time to bring it up. It's because we are just covering all of this with 1x1 studs. It literally says you need to straighten it out, so my OCD is going to come in clutch here. So, let's see what happens. I have no idea why it like emphasizes that we need to do this, like the OCD thing, to make sure everything is straight. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We're about to find out, I guess. Just like so. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm halfway there. Alright. Come on! There. Such small Lego pieces, such big fingers. It's always hard to do that. And the one thing that sucks is I'm pretty sure I have pretty small fingers relative to other people's. So that's another thing that always sucks. Just the small pieces are a pain for anybody to deal with. So there we go. So we get all of these. I think these are all the ones I need. It literally emphasized that they all should be straight. So my OCD is definitely gonna come in if it demands it. Like, it allows for me to have OCD. I am allowed this one instance to have OCD, and you cannot stop me. And I just realized on camera I was building it behind the TV, so you couldn't even see me putting the pieces in. I can already tell there's gonna be extra pieces. Just because these are always the most common pieces that Lego gives you extra of, because they're the smallest ones, they're the easiest one to lose. There. Okay, there. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is supposed to accomplish, but we'll see. Okay, straighten it all out. At least want the edges. Okay, and then here. Then we need another gray overhang piece. Where? Oh, right there. I'm just blind. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. It's almost midnight. Actually, it's not really that close to midnight. It's 11:20 right now. So I'm not really sure if that's really that much of an excuse. Okay, do things here. Dude, this thing is firm because of how many pieces are on it. Yeesh. So this goes like this. Oh, I see this now. Look at this. Oh, whoops. It's the speaker. Ah! Oh my gosh, no! So many easy things fall off. Look at that. It's a speaker. That is a really clever way to design a speaker. Will it work out? Not really. Yeah, maybe if the more I use it, the more loose it'll become. So maybe just over time it'll become less loose. Yeah, I'll definitely have to figure it out. Oh no! What happened? Did something come off? Yep, it did. Yeah, I'll definitely have to figure it out. There's gotta be some way to make it looser. I mean, less loose, or whatever the freaking correct name for that is. Get there. Yeah, I'll have to look at that off camera. But still, that is a sick mechanism and a sick aesthetic nonetheless. So we get these. These go on top like that. For what? Okay, then all these tiles go on top. Oh, along with these on the side. There we go. Like that. Oh, that's why these orange pieces are here. They're here to help support these tiles, or else there would be just nothing here. Because if you like push right here, it would just be too loose, and you could just flick it open. Not anymore with that one little tile. So that's pretty smart design. Put that there. There we go. Make sure everything just snaps. Right, like so. Everything is going so smooth right now, other than the actual thing. That should be fine. Okay, we actually need to flip this over. Oh, so you're loose when you're upside down, but okay, I'll figure it out. So you go over. Oh yeah, over all these holes. Okay. Actually, no, you do not. So you actually go here and where? Here. Yeah, here. Okay, and then at the top, the little tile to cover the actual thing for the Mario electronic. But look how clean that looks. Like, this looks like a radio or like a actual TV from the 80s. It's so accurate. And now we're making the stand. So this is literally all that's left to build. Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely need rest. I think I'm about to pull a hammy. I definitely need rest. Overtime isn't doing it for me right now. Alright, so get you along here. Like so. Yeah, even the frame looks like it just perfectly fits the aesthetic of everything. Okay, so go this way. So then we add these. Without a doubt, are just meant to build a platform. Okay, then we just do the exact same thing we just did. Just on the other side. Like so. Then we add these to the ends. I'm not sure what these pegs are quite for yet. I mean, not the pegs, but these hitch pieces. I call them hitch pieces because these are always what they use for like truck pieces when they have like trailers or whatnot. So we do that. Okay, and then flip over. Because these are just to add structure. Like so. We get all of these. Are these black studs meant to do something, or am I missing something? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we gotta make towers of 3 with all of these. So then add it in the corner. Ah, ow! Yeah, I think I seriously just got stabbed myself. Lego pieces can be sharp when they're like brand out of the bag. So, straight brand new, they can definitely be dangerous. So yeah, please be careful. There's a reason they put like the age recommendations on the boxes. It is not just a suggestion sometimes. I cannot seriously speak today. I'm just tired. You could probably tell I really do need to sleep. Alright, let's see. Just realized Mike is somewhat out of the way. Okay, so you get all these. So these are like bulge ones. Get these out of the way. Like so. Come on. Get these out. So do and do. Just how they have like take advantage of all these slope pieces to help with like the aesthetic is just so brilliant. So we get all these. Wait, I just realized we're building this upside down. It's actually gonna be like upside down when it's finished. I just realized that. What? How? Wow, that is smart. Imagine having to like try and make this work like right side up. That actually would be more challenging. So this is actually like a genius move. Okay, so then we add you to this. Then I'm guessing all these. More structure. Like so. Then I'm guessing. Okay, so the studs are actually like the soft things that are like on the legs. So these aren't just extra pieces. Like that. There we go. Do. I think just like that. We done? We are done. Look at that. Get these extra pieces out of the way. Look at that. What a beautiful aesthetic for a Lego set. This is such a wonderful, like, time period retro thing. Alongside the NES for this, that is actually beautiful. This is actually like wonderful. Such a cool birthday present. Yeah, thank you once again for all the people who are like here on Monday giving me birthday wishes. I thank you all so much. And the final shot right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, come on, prop up. There we go. Just look at that. Like, this just looks legit. And then here's the antenna. Because why not? Oh, come on. Look at that. Like, like, look at this. This looks like it was just ripped straight out of the 80s or 90s. Like, wow. Just wow, man. What a cool set. I love Lego. This is why I freaking love Lego. Look at, like, all the, like, details and just, like, their passion for, like, building all this stuff. Oh, it worked that time. Did I just fix it? But yeah, look at that. That's so satisfying. Okay, now it's stopped. Alright. It'll probably become better with time. But, like, it looks like he's just being legit Mario. Like, he's just Mario. Just being on a TV. And you're just playing a game. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's so beautiful. But yeah, with that, this stream is going to be coming to a close. A half hour earlier than I thought it would be. I thought we would, like, really just have to push it to midnight. But yeah, that was my follow-up to my birthday stream to actually finish my birthday present. And once again, I thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. And I will very much want to thank my family for being here for me. And just, I don't know, just loving me and allow me to, like, have a birthday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the streams. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Braxton out. Peace!